All right. Let's check everything's good. Get everything sent out. All right. No one else is in the chat yet. To what I see. Let's switch over. The card. And I see you in the chat, Carmen. I still gotta find something. I don't know. There are some chat overlays, but sometimes they just take up too much of the screen. Like these are the ones I have right now. It's not too much, but I just don't want it to take up the whole screen. Well, I was playing this yesterday. I'm like, oh, why not just play it a bit if we're just talking? There we go. Just gotta wait. Really want them to do more war stories for World War One. Eight. I meant to say Central on the announcement. I said Central on my server, so that's alright. Oh, I just realized my video capture device was muted for some reason, so no one heard anything on the gaming end.
Wow, these are
Now I got desktop audio unmuted.
It was an incredible time.
You looked very handsome in that uniform.
That's not me, that's Matteo.
Oh, of course. I'm sorry, Dad. Take as long as you need.
No, it's okay, Tesoro. It's time I told you what happened to him.
I need to get a more comfortable
It
chair.
was during our last battle together. Just a few days after our 21st birthday. My brother's battalion had been ordered to capture a fort deep into enemy territory. I wasn't going with him. I was part of a special unit with a different mission. Our task was to support Matteo's battalion.
That's right, PB. I just finished eating before I got down. And
We changed.
I was like
war
chilling
for
out,
Italy.
and I'm like, and I look at the time, I'm like, oh, I won't have to go
The
live soon.
Arditi.
Hello, Mew. How are you doing?
While Matteo was pushing forward,
He's in
I
the
had to
chat.
fight up the mountain and take out anything.
Just look at the
targeted
chat.
us.
Just hearing this story makes me worried for you.
He'll be in here soon,
Don't
so.
worry. I was in a full suit of armor. Besides, the Arditi were proud volunteers. They would have done anything for Italy. A
Ha!
judge was sitting at the base.
Oh, yeah, spring allergies. I know what that is.
I had to fight them first.
Dude, badass. I'm like fully armored with a gun and I can't aim. Even though I could aim really well the other day. Yeah. See, I was saying the other day is it only has war stories of allies. You can't play as the Prussians in the war. I'd love to play as the Prussian German army. Fun. That would be fun if they had the battle of Verdun in here, and the story of the Devil Dogs, which is they attack 6 times. Damn. They were attacked 5 times, built 5 times, and they attacked it 6 times. That's when they broke through. got Hans with his flamethrower. Let's get in the trench. Come on. Oh, I can't. Do way better with like rifles. Beefy machine guns like this. Like, look how I can. Alright. Come on, this is a machine gun. You should be dead. I know these bullets are heavier.
After that, the church would be ours.
Stabby. Stabby, 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 stab. Stabby. Right there, tickles, right there. Can I tickle you? Nah, I'm good with this. Oh, this is not bad either. Look at that, that's fun. Top 3 bullets I didn't have. Oh. I like this one. This was my favorite. I'm waiting for people to get in here because I think I've fallen behind on the chat. I'm trying to focus on the objective. Killed my man. Sorry I didn't save you fast enough. Oh.
There was an artillery gun that was shelling us and Mateo's unit. I had to destroy it.
And he was still heading to the fort?
Right. I had to make sure.
Hold on a second. Alright, I'm back. Hot. The audio seemed to went down after that. I don't know. Maybe it's the game. Seemed to be coming in louder earlier. So beefy I get. Hold on, I got it. I think I can fix the audio. There. Oh, I figured out what happened. I think I turned down the volume on the headset itself. I bumped it when I was adjusting. Yep. I bumped it when I was adjusting the headset. Is someone still in here? Gotta get up there. Oh yeah, someone is still in there. How do I get in there? Oh, it's blown up now. So is that one. That's all that matters, right? Hey, baby. I always hate it because ever since I borrowed these headphones, I've been so I can get myself some nice audio technical ones.
So I had to take it down.
And it has the volume on the headphones, so I bump it almost every time I take them on and off. And I go crazy when everything's soft when I come back. Shit, come on. I need more bullets for this. I'm wearing all this armor. I better be having more bullets for this gun. Hey, come on, blow up in there. Germans are way too old for this point in the war. It's around 1918, 17. Same with like everyone else on the Allied side besides the Americans. Just way too old. Basically kids at this point. That's the horrifying thing is. Kablooey. I'll get you, Hans. By the way, everyone with the flamethrowers, Hans. Oh, I don't have the ammo bullets for this guy. That was a good gun too. Look at it. Oh, I'm getting all both of this too. What's that? I don't want that. I picked up more bolts, I don't know. This is the only guy I've had so far that's had a knife. Everyone else has had like a shovel. Oh, just shot my guy. Now he's dead. Let me heal up. Just by standing still. Sweet. I didn't kill him. I just injured him. He was surrounded. He was gonna die anyways. Not making me feel bad. Yeah, stab it. Come here. Come here. Yeah, that's why you wear armor like me. Okay, I can get your bullets from your gun. Nope. So many flamethrowers in this one. Just grab this. This clunky thing is not nice as my other one. No bayonet charge for you. Why do these Germans have shotguns? They didn't use it. They bitched about them. Or maybe they did. I know the Americans use shotguns, and that's why the Germans bitched about it. You can't use that. And they're like, yes, we can. They're like, fine, we'll kill our Americans who use it. And they're like, fine, we'll kill every German prisoner. Because you guys invented flamethrowers and chemical weapons. Fuck you. I love that. That's what I love, that little bit of this. One of my favorite. It's hilarious. What's in the box? What's in the box? What is in the box? I don't know what that is, and I can't grab it. All right. It won't offer me to grab it. Okay, what does it want me to do here? It's me to... Hey! Hey! Okay, this works. What do I do with this? Did I break the game? Oh. There's another German just chilling. Well, now what? Oh, that's right. That's just a distraction thing. Does it tell me right here? Oh, destroy it. Ah! Hey, stupid game. What do I got here? I got this. What's that? Oh, okay. Let's go. Moving. That worked. Oh, it almost did. Once more. Yeah! I didn't know what it wanted me to do. I forgot. I thought it would show
The
it.
explosion was one of the sweetest sights of the war for me. But there was no rest. I could see an anti-aircraft gun over the next ridge that was taking out our planes. And that was my next target.
There, that plane's going down. No, let me lead the way, dude. I have the armor. Okay? Like, look, I got this and an armor. Let me lead the way. You are going to die. See, now you're dead. I tell you.
The gun was manned by Austro-Hungarian troops. I had to remove them before I could use the gun myself.
Oh, sorry, these are Austrians. They're not Germans. Boom. Come on. Ah, no, they get surrounded by us and die. I forget these are things I need to look for. I think I saw one earlier. It's just little bonus stuff in the game, you know, little collectibles. I think I saw a couple and just passed them and I ignored them because I'm just enjoying shooting things.
I take down the last man, but then I hear a noise that I will never forget.
It's a bombing squad.
They were targeting Matteo's unit below me, so I do the only thing I can. It was me against an entire enemy bomber squadron.
Come on!
We had no reinforcements. If those men were killed, our advance would be completely halted, and I would have lost Matteo.
Come on! Shoot in front of the... Ah! Where am I being shot from? Is that you? Yeah, it's you. You're shooting me.
After the first few went down, they started targeting me. I had to stand my ground.
Woo! Don't get too cocky. Ah, crap. I'm gonna. There's another one right there. Whoa. Ah, crap. Overheated. Just checking you guys, too.
Were you still safe behind your armor?
Of course. Nothing could dent it. But then the planes veered away.
Oh, crap. Avalanche. Good thing everyone's having fun in the chat. I can't see it. Talking amongst each other, alright. That's good. BP didn't think he'd be more entertaining than this. Damn, now I don't get badass armor anymore.
When I got up, I thought I had died and gone to hell. They blew up the mountain. They buried us. They buried themselves.
Oh God, Mateo.
I had to find him. So I went down into that hell. It was my only choice. I had to find Mateo.
Cool looking
He could
gun.
have been anywhere.
Not really good sights on it though. Ugh, do I still? Oh, I don't got any guns now that I had. My hand looks massive on this gun. It's not a 1911, so. Oh crap! There's more of them. Woo!
I started with the first.
This reminds me of the
came
little
from the
gun
fog.
in James Bond.
There were allies pinned inside lodges. I needed to save them.
GoldenEye 64 now. Those are my guys. Those are the jerk. Ah, I couldn't save him. This is actually a really good pistol. Look at this. Damn. Come here. I really like this. Way better than my other gun. Yeah, I can't get too heavy though and strong. I don't have that armor no more. Got one bullet left. Let's use it.
We could hear them before we saw them. Armored vehicles coming from the enemy fort.
But you didn't have your equipment anymore.
There were crates of enemy weapons in the lodges that we scavenged and prepared ourselves with.
Crap. Here they come. Shit. There it is. There's the German armor. Oh, missed. Okay, I'm not in armor no more, game. You feel so invincible when they put you in that armor. And then you don't have it no more.
We could hear them before we saw them.
Guys,
Armored vehicles coming from the enemy
so
fort.
here's something you can't see.
But you didn't have
So,
your equipment anymore.
take a look. Take a look. Look at the upper left-hand corner of your screen. See how you can see my icon there? This is what you can see on Friday nights. If you don't see PV's icon there, that means he's not in here. If he is in here, you'll see his icon.
There
Hey?
were crates of enemy weapons in the lodges that we scavenged and prepared ourselves with.
Bullets, kid. Yeah, less than this one. Oh, I couldn't even aim. Heal. You don't give me medicine, so I'm just gonna bitch that I need a heal. I don't have any more explosive left. What the hell is this? Oh, that looks fun. I don't know if that's going to work against that because there's the wall right there. Yeah, the wall is there. Come on! Hey! Come on! That's a cool gun. That's annoying though. See why it never caught on? There are things that caught on like this. It just made it easier. I had to go out both barrels. I saw one of our planes in the radar. The radar that didn't exist until World War II. That one I know is a fact. Only the Allies really had radars in World War II though. Eh. Sweet.
Through sheer force of will, we took out their firepower. The lodges were safe, and I had to move on.
That's
You never said, was Mateo in those lodges?
No, the men said his unit had made it further up.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Can they hear you is the real question, chat.
I know
can you
that's
hear
the
me?
real question.
I'm looking at my
Just
thing to make
switch
sure
my
they can
thing
hear
over to only frickin' chat only. There we go. I guess we'll find out in a moment if they can hear me or not. I don't know how much lag is there on Twitch compared to YouTube.
Not a lot if you have a good connection. There's not that much of a delay.
I felt alone.
But also depends on their connection too, so.
After a while,
But then again, I've noticed that
had to have made it to the fort.
StreamYard has
Yeah.
a even larger delay than what Google Hangouts used to have.
Whoa. Did not know.
I mean, how long do you have to sit there and wait on fucking YouTube when you're sitting there asking somebody a question? You gotta bullshit for like almost an entire minute before your answer starts showing up. Even when you're asking simple stuff, when you're just like, okay, here's the question, 1 or 2. And then you sit there and you bullshit and you're like, okay, the 1s and 2s finally started showing up.
Alright, Carmen says she can hear you.
Excellent. You only saw Carmen's comment. You didn't see Rebecca's comment. Hello, Carmen. Hello,
Carmen
Rebecca.
used caps, and it was at the bottom, so I was looking
Oh.
up. I was at the
I
bottom,
see
and
how
I
it
was
is.
looking up, so that's the first one I saw.
You'll
Yeah, when
have
you're
that.
looking from the bottom chat up to the chat. Yeah.
Now I need to re-share this on the Twitter. I think I'm sharing the right thing. Share the actual stream. So if the thing that you shared on Twitter before, was that this stream or just your Twitch
Oh,
channel?
it's always my stream if it's my Twitch channel. It doesn't have. I told you, it does not have a specific link like YouTube. It's just, which makes it way nicer in the long run.
So when you're not live on Twitch, it will just bring you to your channel page, and then it'll just be like, this is what's archived, blah 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 blah. This is what you can watch. But when you are live, it will bring you immediately to the live stream.
Yep.
Well, fucking A, man. Like, YouTube could do that same thing and then code it after the fact if you want to have it as a video or podcast or whatever the hell you're talking about.
Actually, every stream exclusive site I know does it that way. Like because YouTube's a video service, it has that. But it should create the link for a live stream after the fact, you know? Like, oh, here's the live link, and always live, and then it'll save it as a video file afterwards, you know?
Yeah, let's see if
I don't know.
anybody clicks on
I
that
have to
tweet.
ask someone at YouTube how their thing works.
Right, because every single thing that ever goes up on YouTube, they create a hyperlink for immediately. Like, even the ones that never even get created per se, like if you were to do a live stream in the future, so you got it set up, ready to go, it has the hyperlink created, and then let's say you're like, oh, I can't do it anymore, something came up, gotta cancel it. That individual hyperlink can never be used ever again, and it essentially just gets thrown in the bin.
Pretty much.
And I was like, well, fuck, man,
This doesn't happen.
it seems efficient, but fuck, if that's the way that Twitch works, YouTube's doing it super inefficient.
Yeah. I mean, it's nice so you guys stream so then people can schedule and get the remind, right? But with those hyperlinks,
Oh, yeah.
it's just like this. I can just go live anytime. I don't have to worry about that. I remember the couple of times Zod had trouble and it didn't go to the right link.
Oh, yeah, and I don't have my my channel page, like last time that I went through it or whatever to make sure it was sorted out properly. I was like, oh fuck, I don't have the tab on here for live streams, son of a bitch. So I went on it, readjusted some stuff, but I couldn't get the live stream tab to slide up to the top. So every time that I have live streams available, whenever you go to the channel page, it's at the bottom instead of being at the top. Because I assume that whenever you go to somebody's page, you'd want to see the next thing or the newest thing. So whatever the newest video is, or if they're doing a live stream like later today or tomorrow, that's what you'd want to know is going on.
Right.
But on my page, you gotta scroll all the way past the frickin' subscriptions and the supported creators tab or whatever, you got to go past that, and then at the bottom it says upcoming live streams, and then it'll show it down there. But I still don't have that one set up for tomorrow. Shut up, dog.
Sometimes when Dodge sends a link, it doesn't pop up on his channel yet. He sends a link to get ready for the stream. It does not pop up on his channel.
Ah.
The thing is, I don't know if you can see it on your phone or the desktop. If you look, let me pause so I can explain. You just go in the main one and you scroll down a bit. I can put all these little links and stuff. I even have a little countdown timer, which I think I should remove the 7 one now on Friday nights, because now I know what time I wanted to stream. I didn't know if I'd do 7 or 8 for Fridays. That's why I had both of them on there. But
Okay.
I can make that, I can add that. There's other tools and add-ons, but I can, you know, make that available for people to see, oh, this is when he goes live.
Aha. So, you can show that on Twitch for other platforms?
For going live?
Yes.
Yeah, it just shows you what time I'll be live, so that's what time you tune in at. And the thing is,
Okay.
Twitch's notifications are way better than YouTube's notifications as you go live. Especially once you start getting a schedule, the machine gets better at knowing what times you go live. So it'll, like when I first started, it wouldn't do until like 3, 4, sometimes 5 minutes after the fact I went live. But then after getting the and even a little bit when you change, it'll do the same thing. But after it gets into the habit of it, it'll be like, maybe takes a minute 30, and it'll say you're live. That's also why I don't talk right away when I click the live button, because I'm waiting for that announcement. People will get in.
Okay.
Sometimes
Yeah,
that's
I mean,
instant too. I usually wait for the stream elements to make the announcement in the chat. Oh crap, that guy has the armor that I have equipped. Crap. Really, game? I didn't know that. Oh, put me all the way back out here again. Or am
I mean,
somewhere
I guess
else? I don't know
I guess
where
I'm
it
not-
slapped me. It just threw me
I'm
somewhere.
not on Twitch enough to realize how much better the notifications are, but I know on YouTube I've been watching stuff on YouTube. Like, oh, you watch a video, you watch a
Damn it,
video.
he snuck around and bought me. I hate that. At least it's a good AI, you know.
And then you go back to your subscription tab and you go, oh shit, I didn't know that this person was live. So I click on the live stream and I'm watching it for 5-10 minutes. And literally as I'm watching the live stream, I'll see the notification drop down on my phone to tell me that the person I'm already watching is live. I'm like, okay, so it's obviously not a problem with my device, because I'm receiving the notification, so maybe you should get your shit together, YouTube. Like, I didn't think it was that big of an issue, but when that type of shit happens, and then they say, oh, well, make sure you got everything set up on whatever device that you use to get your notifications, because you might have your device set up improperly. And I said, no, I've went through my device a dozen times. I've got everything set up the exact way that I want it, because it's an Android, and you can set up frickin' 15 or 20 different, I don't know, styles of notifications inside of YouTube. It's frickin' ridiculous.
I'm really wishing it would not spawn me right here and spawn me back in that other door that I came out of earlier, because that had a lot more protection than where it keeps throwing me. Found the door. I just want it so I can kill that motherfucker easily.
mean, good luck with that.
I'm getting there. I just gotta throw this properly. Yeah! There we go. Did I die? Damn it.
How was
That
my
thing
dinner?
doesn't
My dinner was ridiculous. Because some of the noodles ended up crunchy. They didn't cook evenly. It was very disappointing.
I hate this guy. This is like the one guy that's taking me down. I always hate those guys. There's the one guy that fucks up your whole day in the game. Fuck you, you asshole. Eat this. And there's gonna be a second one after this, but I'm just that pissed off at this guy right now. Come down here, you motherfucker. I know you want to. Oh, that's the other guy. Come on,
It looked like you
down here.
killed him by shooting him in his backpack.
Oh, come on! Now it's gonna have everyone but the heavy guy.
What the hell does a heavy guy look like from World War One?
He has armor and shit on. And he has a machine, carries around a machine gun. It's what I had at the beginning of this mission. That he took off.
I guess
after
I
he
don't
got
know
hit
what it
by
looked
the-
like. 'Cause I can't look at you playing the game and the chat at the same time. At least I don't think I can. Let's see if I can. See if I
Twitch needs
shrink
a
my
mute button
screen
on the
down.
mobile. Oh, here he is. Fuck you! Oh! I bet there's another
got-
guy, but I don't care. I'm just really, really pissed off at him.
Now I got both of them open. I got my screen split so I can see you full screen and I can see the two most recent comments. They're real tiny,
my guy.
but I can read them. Rebecca says, the roles are reversed then, Husky. I assume she's talking about you not having the
Yeah, I know.
heavy
That's
machine
why I was
gun.
pissed off when I saw it. He had the armor. that I had. Oh, it's not fun when you're not the one with the armor. Oh, there is another one. I knew it. There was another. There's fucking another one.
I mean, I always hated
you, I'm putting
using
that
the
one.
armor playing Rainbow Six. I hated that. I was like, no, I need to be in light armor
I'm a
so I
little
can
closer,
run
you son
around.
of a bitch.
You got no grenades?
No, I got this thing. Okay, maybe it takes
Okay.
one. Double tap. Watch zombie land.
That looked like a grenade.
Mateo wasn't there.
Yeah, that's the one that's hard to throw though. Because it's like the big walking one, you know? Taking out heavy stuff.
You need to find Mateo.
Ah,
Think about that field.
Found him. He does not look Hispanic.
he's Italian.
Mateo's Italian.
That's what it says in the description before. This is
That's an Italian name.
Yeah.
Shit. I don't know anything about Europeans.
There's a well, you gotta think a lot of the peninsula
Mateo had escaped.
was crusaded by Italians and Germans, so
Wait, what peninsula?
I forget the name of the peninsula that Spain and Portugal are on right now.
This is a real emotional moment.
Yeah.
I thought this was a war game.
It is. It's a It's a World War One game.
Then why are we having such an emotional moment?
Because World War One was emotional.
Oh, this is nothing like the original Battlefield, Bad Company.
The original Battlefield was Battlefield 1942,
Such things.
I believe.
Rebecca said, you don't think you can get emotion in war, PB? No, I'm not supposed to get an emotion in a war that was fought how many years ago? Almost 100?
And
Over 100?
the World War One was over 100 years ago. And
Like, when did it
I believe
end?
a year-
When was the armistice? You know this, I'm sure.
went from 1914 to 1918.
Exactly. It ended the exact same time that the Spanish flu ended. They're like, well, since there's a pandemic, I guess we should stop fighting a war.
Well, the flu ended in a year later.
Whatever.
Pretty much.
Stop ruining my jokes.
That's why it got so bad, though, was because of the war. Everyone.
Well, yeah, you
brought it
got
home.
people moving around the globe all over the place.
Yep.
They got people to kill. And shit to blow up.
Now we're going to the Navy.
We came from all over the world. The innocent, the arrogant.
How many Stargates have I watched? All of them. Over and over and over and over. But that's a completely different kind of war. Like, you're on the front line of war here, right?
Pretty much. Here's the thing, though. It's... Look at that. And I was telling the chat this earlier. I'm bothered by this game because it has, it has all these things. It's like, these are the war stories. Every single story takes place on the Allies side, and they're trying to give you that humanity thing in the stories. I'm like, I'd get a lot more of the humanity emotion if I could play as the Ottoman Empire and the Prussian Empire and the Austria-Hungary Empire. Come on. Let me play as the opposition, so then you can deliver your message of all of the humanity within the war. Because that's the kind of the message they want to show too in it. Great message! If it wasn't just all Allies stories. Come on, I want to be a German guy shooting some French guys.
Frederick Bishop?
Oh, God.
Hey, are you Frederick Bishop?
Nope. He's dead, sorry.
But isn't this your picture?
I suppose so.
Jack Foster. I'm your new child.
Okay, they're done barking now.
No, you're not.
Don't say that, they're just going to start barking
I
again.
have to take this kid off.
Of course not. He came all this
Oh,
way
words.
just to see you. Frederick Bishop, the pride
I don't know
of
if we'll ever
Australia.
get anyone else to come in on these
Lied about his age
streams.
to get past conscription.
I think Zod would. I gave him the role, and so if he could just jump in and say hello. Everyone can harass him later, though, right?
I don't remember exactly what his work schedule is like.
Yeah. Open enough for him to tweet about the stream Friday night several times.
I mean,
Disaster. Our first wave didn't
I have
stand a
no
chance.
idea what he's doing at all, ever, except when he's actively telling me what he's
Like your ears,
doing.
kid. It's gonna be loud.
And then 50-50, it's like, dude, I can hear what you're doing, you're lying to me.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't need to know that you're going to the bathroom on the stream. You know what I mean? Like, you could come up with... Though that's the time when you could lie to me and tell me what you're doing, and I would believe you. Like, come up with something reasonable.
That's it.
Like, oh, there's Girl Scouts at the door. I'll be like, okay, yep, they're selling Girl Scout cookies at 1 a.m. now. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, okay, you're staying here. And you'll move up with rear command only after I fire the signal flare. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
Right.
Try to stay out of trouble.
Now we get into the action in this one.
We have to get to the top of the beach.
Am I still coming in for you?
Say that again?
Am I still coming in for you?
Oh yeah, I can hear you clearly. I can see you
tried-
clearly.
The other day I tried doing the bayonet charge that it has the option for. Yeah, it doesn't stab him for some reason, or I'm just not doing it right because I'm stupid or something. game. Where do you want
Good
me to
luck
go?
running through the bullets.
Oh, still wants me to run this way. Oh, no, no, it don't want me to run that way. Did I miss my drop-off key? I don't know how I got up here. Let's see. Up there. Oh. You watch. Oh, no, now it works. Oh, now I'm dead. After trying to figure out how it works. Oh, now we're back in 1950. Now we're in the past in this game. We were in 1918 before. That explains some of the Germans' helmets not being the Stahl helmet. Like, yeah, those are around 1916. Oh, I gotta
So
run
how
up
many
the-
things in this game have annoyed you because they haven't been correct according to
Oh, a few of them.
history?
I was bitching about the tank thing the other day. How there were Mark IVs were male and female, and the males had basically big cannon guns, and the females. Okay, that one that's scripted. And the females had females had machine guns, males had cannons. The males might have had one machine gun, little one in the front, but other than that, they only had cannons. That one had both.
Okay.
I don't know why. I'm like, okay. I know they also had like this other little side cannon that only went straight forward, too. You know, with their little rotating ones on each side.
Right.
But that's straightforward. That should only work in that position then, if it's like a machine gun.
Right, you have
However,
to turn the whole tank.
The one thing they're really accurate on is how much those motherfuckers broke down. They broke down all the fucking all tanks broke down all the time. I hate this gun. It's a shitty gun. Ugh. Yeah, there's a few things. I'm like, I know I got a decent amount of knowledge on the history of this, but not like perfect. But I know I have a little bit more than these guys.
Yeah, can you get another gun?
I can pick up another one. I mean, this one's good at a little bit of a range. I probably just have to learn it.
I was gonna say, I can't, not good with any of those. I need something with an actual scope.
Oh, you suck. I can pretty good with the sights. I just don't like how slow it shoots. Or how slow. Sometimes though, and this is for all war games. I have to pause because I just created this. They show them shooting and reloading so slow, and then when you see an amateur attempt the same thing and it's faster, it's like, okay, I think the person who is used to handling that gun could load it faster. Way faster. Especially when it comes to bolt actions. I've seen how fast people can load them. And that's how fast you're gonna load it if you're in Hellfire. What the hell are you doing? He's dead.
Oh, she said you could use a gun that Teal'c uses. I don't think that they have any energy-based weapons in this game.
It's World War I, no energy-based weapons. It's not even one of those science fiction World War II. I mean, a World War II game you could probably have one, but it'd be a science fiction one, you know, where Nazis are always experimenting with stuff.
Well, sure, I
read
mean,
up on all
I've
that
seen
shit?
Captain America.
You read up on some of that shit? And some of the cults and shit they had in the NSDAP? It's fucking, it's interesting. I look into it so much, I like stare at it, it's like, this is a weird, especially sometimes how it got like cult and then to the science, which is basically what Hydra is. But it's so interesting once you actually look at it, it's like, whoa, these people are nuts, and Hitler let them just do this? I guess.
Well,
you know,
sure.
if they're doing science stuff, he didn't care.
You gotta
That's
follow
what-
the science.
That's what some people say. Killed Germany though, instead of investing in tanks and artillery. They focus on science projects like the missiles and stuff.
Wait, say that again.
They focused on certain science things like missiles and stuff and the research into that. Because they wanted to use it against their enemies. And that's what Hitler
Oh
wanted
yeah,
them to
they
do.
created the V2s, man.
Yeah. But it's been said, if they didn't focus on that stuff, they could have, because they used so much money for that, they could have used a lot of that money for, grenade. They could have used
was
it
a weird
for building
sentence.
tanks and munitions. You know how Stalingrad was lost, though, right? Everyone's like, haha, Germans in the winter. I'm like, no, that's the winter war in Finland. That it was the Finns versus the Russians. Where the Russians lost because of the winter. Anyways, how Stalingrad went was, it was supposed to be an easy in-and-out job.
Ooh, that sounds provocative.
10-minute adventure, right? So what they did is they
Ooh,
just
only
went in
10
there.
minutes? You're not even getting your full hour's worth?
Yeah, no. So what it was supposed to be is pretty quick, easy. So it was mainly just infantry. They didn't even bring armor or anti-armor with them. They did not expect the one guy to be stubborn and stay in his house, which is what happened. They couldn't take out that guy. Eventually, it was enough for the Russians to move tanks in. I told you there was no anti-armor stuff, so
You're fucked.
yep. And there's 3 battles in World War II that really changed the face of the war and the outcome. And I can tell
Talking
you
just
which one
in
they are.
Europe?
There's the storming of Normandy. That one's one of the obvious ones. The Battle of the Midway
Right.
and Stalingrad. Those 3, I always look at those 3 battles and I'm like, those were really the turning points in the World War II. World
Yeah,
War I,
go America.
World War I was the Battle of Verdun, which was almost a year long, which was great that the French, they stopped the German advance.
Oh my god, you're actually gonna say something nice about the French?
Yeah, they weren't cowards in World War I. It's amazing. But that was their 3rd republic. In World War II, they were on their 4th republic. Now they're on their 5th republic. Kill that fucker. So there was that, and then there, basically when America came in and the Battle of, I forget, Bellow. The Battle of Bellow, the Marines freaking kicked ass. I was saying that earlier, where they were peeled 5 times, and then on the 6th time, that's what because they attacked 5 times, peeled 5 times, that they attacked the 6th time, and that's when they broke through. And the term Devil Dogs was kind of loosely mentioned around before that, when the Americans came in, but it got press hot after that thing, and that's when the Germans were really calling them after the Battle of Bellow. Especially when they threw everything at them and nothing stopped them, including, mustard gas and shit. That's why you would get that name. Just crazy enough.
I know.
That
It disappoints me that that gas was given that term because I like mustard.
I know. There's not even like any mustard stuff in it.
I know. It's got nothing to do with fucking mustard at all.
I think it's the color of it, though, is why I got that name.
Yes,
Okay.
it's freaking yellow.
I'm gonna have to pick up a new gun. The guns they hand you in this, they don't even give you options to get ammo. Oh, that's my other bitch about every war game. I can walk over a shotgun that's different than this one, but let's say this is a 12 gauge shotgun, that one's a 12 gauge shotgun. Can't pick up the ammo for it. It goes the same with like any guns. I'm like, okay, so both of these guns use 45, but I can't pick up the bullets for that one. I have to switch. That's why I wish it was like this gun with this ammo, and I'd be like, okay, I'll switch to that gun if I want that gun because it's better than this gun that shoots this ammo. It doesn't fucking happen in games like this. It never does. When you get a little decent knowledge on that shit, it just pisses you off. I mean, fuck, Red Dead was accurate. It had repeater rounds.
Incredibly accurate.
All the repeater, which would go in any gun that was a repeater.
What, that's supposed to be 1860s or something?
That one, Red Dead 2, is in 1899.
Oh, okay.
It's near the end of the gunslinging era. And
still well before this.
Yeah. And it's like, oh, here we go. There's it has all the repeater rounds, so any repeater gun you use can have that. Shotguns, and you have a short barrel shotgun, which is a sawed-off shotgun basically, and a regular one. If you use shot for the one, it affects the amount of ammo you have for the other one. That makes sense. And then it has, you know, certain rifle rounds, which are for more of your bolt action rifles, and that will account for that ammo too. And your pistol rounds.
Come on, kid, get up. Come on.
Is what is. I mean, that's the closest thing. I know it doesn't say the exact, you know, caliber and all that stuff, but that's closer to something realistic, and I could pick up that ammo from anyone who has that ammo.
Impossible to kill.
Yeah. Guess so.
Unless.
I mean, I can say the same thing.
These guys look like gunslingers now. What the hell's going on? They look like they're out on the frontier wearing cowboy hats. Like the only thing they're missing is their General Zod beard.
Follow me. I'm in here.
My God, did you see
War I, there were
the?
several units that would wear hats like this. But I believe the way their hats are, I think they're Aussies.
Did you see the that post that Rebecca had on Twitter? That Zod was in Stargate?
I might have missed it. I got tagged a lot.
Oh my God. That we were watching an episode called Red Sky, I believe it is. And there's a character in it when they go to the town that they're Christians, apparently. And the head guy in the town, he wears a cowboy hat and he's got a gray-ass beard. And she goes, oh my God, it's General Zod? And I was like, holy shit, I never even thought about that. I've seen this episode like half a dozen to 10 times, and I never even considered that it was him because I'd seen the episode well before I ever saw him. I thought it was hilarious.
Why does it want me to use the fucking binoculars? Okay. Okay, whatever.
Hold on, you got binoculars?
Yeah,
Oh, they actually do help. Can you zoom?
No, not the way you're supposed to. Because it's just binoculars. They don't have a zoom feature.
I didn't know if they were fancy or not.
The ones in Red Dead were pretty fancy. You could zoom.
Really?
Yeah, but this is war. There's no way you're gonna have binoculars fancy and you could flip new, better lenses.
That's exactly why I would think that you would have fancy stuff, because it's war. You're like, yeah, well, you got all the fanciest stuff.
Fucking bitter. Everything's made by the lowest fucking bitter. What are you talking about?
Oh, so everything in, what do I want to say? Everything in Iron Man is wrong.
Yeah.
Shit.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, he makes this technology. But the people that probably... No, they probably make their technology, but they have probably somebody that mass produces it for the military.
Oh, that's... Okay, so no. It makes perfect sense now. I get it. Iron Man makes perfect sense, because then you get to Iron Man 2, and you got El Cheapo Hammer Industries.
Yeah. But that's the thing, too. There's a company out there, I forget which one, but it was most of the gun companies, and a lot of people say this is, you can get the, I know it was especially for the fucking, what was it, the Beretta, too, one of them, and several other guns. the company, sometimes the company that makes the civilian ones are way better and higher quality than the military ones. And that's the same for like the modern 1911s too. The personal ones are way better quality than the military ones. 'Cause they put better parts in them because they can. You don't need to put the cheap parts in there for the mass produce. Yeah, but that's true. Every gun, almost every weapon, everything he uses is by the lowest bidder to make it the cheapest. You're still there? I ask that because sometimes it disconnects you. Let's see here. Now we can pull it in this. Oh shit! I got one shot on it. That's an artillery. That's an artillery piece. That's fucking artillery. That's not something I can easily destroy. Motherfucker, you can see me? Damn it, I'm dead. Shut up, game. BB, you still there? You went quiet all of a sudden. Think your thing disconnected. Oh, I gotta go all the way back here now. Ah, I just wasted a bullet. Let's do both of these then. BB? He's disconnected. Hold on. See if I can reconnect him. Did he get? Oh no, he has his mic muted. Okay, that's good to know. Are you there?
What the hell happened?
You're disconnected, and then I moved you to see if I could reconnect you, but then you clicked the reconnection quick. So I was gonna like
so
move
weird.
you to another chat and then move you to this one to see if it would help reconnect you.
I was like, what the hell? I didn't know what the hell was going on. I was like, what's going on? Everything went silent. I was like, how did I disappear? My little symbol's still popping up. Where the fuck did he go? I was like, the Twitch is still going. What the fuck happened? Oh my god.
Right. Hey, you got really quiet. Did you hear my thing of what I said?
No.
Oh, you didn't hear the thing about the lowest?
No, I heard the lowest. I heard you say about the lowest bidder, but if you went into some speech about it, I didn't hear that.
Oh yeah. Well, basically in short, it's like several companies. They'll have a better quality civilian one than the military one. Because you can sometimes get the military stuff for cheap. But it's better to just buy a civilian one because you'll have a better quality and parts on the inside, such as springs and stuff.
Ah, okay.
So yeah.
Yeah, now everything's working smoothly again. That was freaking weird. I have no idea what happened. Because technically I got 3 things going on the phone right now.
It's probably a connection issue.
Maybe. It shouldn't be, though. Like, it shouldn't be a connection issue on my end. But whatever. Carmen. Oh, thank God he's gone. I'm back now, motherfuckers. Oh, maybe it is connection issues on my end, because now the game is slightly pixelated as you're moving around for me. Because I'm sure it's not connection issues on your end. You're not the one in the middle of the woods.
I can see on mine that is not bad.
Yeah, looks like
Bullets for long range fighting. I mean, I have bullets for the other one. Shit for this.
No, Rebecca, I did not call you a motherfucker, did I?
Maybe. I heard you say motherfucker.
Is that a bad thing? Is that a bad thing?
No. If you say it to
I
your
didn't think
dad,
it was
it's
a bad
technically
thing.
a compliment.
If you said that's where you set the bar.
Have you seen that joke? Where, I mean, somebody made in the meme format of those two dogs laughing and the one dog looking upset. It says, Dad calling me a son of a bitch, and me calling him a motherfucker, and it has Mom annoyed. Like, that's funny.
That is good stuff. Oh my god. Now that is artwork right there. I need some of that artwork in my life. I'd hang that on the wall. You'd be like, that's not art. I'd be like, that's a true art gallery right there. My art gallery would have only memes in it. Like, don't give me any of this frickin' Picasso or this Andy Warhol bullshit. I don't want none of that. Give me a quality fucking meme where you literally, the only thing that you came up with was the 5 words that go with 2 pictures that somebody else took. That's art.
If I see that meme again, I'll be sure to throw it to you in Discord. Now that you say that, though, I'll probably never see it again. I'll just hate that shit. It's like, oh, I'm thinking of this funny. Oh, never sees it again.
I don't think they like the term of endearment that I used for anybody that could possibly be watching, because is it just them two and us two? Are you one of the people that's in the chat? Because it says there's 4 viewers.
Technically, I'm 2 of them.
Yep.
On my phone.
Whoa. If you wait a second, that can't be right.
Sometimes it ignores it though. Sometimes it ignores it. On the friends list, it says you're online. It doesn't say you're watching this. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Wait, it says that I'm not watching because, well, that's bullshit. I can't watch it because if I watch it on the phone at the same time, then I hear the echo of myself. You have any idea how hard it is to continue through with a thought when you're hearing your own words reflected back at you 2 to 3 seconds later? My God, is it difficult. You have no idea. I know there was some show that I was watching a long time ago. They said they transported people to this frickin' cavern or some shit like that, and they'd lost the ability to talk. Well, they only lost the ability to talk because their words were being shot back at them, so it seemed like they weren't able to talk. But if you can power through what you're hearing, you can definitely still talk. Back? Did you hear what I was saying? Oh, I was watching this show one time. Maybe it was a movie. I don't remember exactly what it was. People were getting abducted. Maybe it was an episode of X-Files. I don't remember. And when they got abducted, they got essentially transported to this room. And when they were in this room, they lost the ability to talk. Well, the reason that they lost the ability to talk is because the things that they were saying were being reflected back at them immediately. So if you would say something, you would hear what you're saying immediately, like a second later, and it would fuck up your speech pattern. You know what I'm saying?
Don't worry. I can handle
Right. It's just like a speech jammer. It's exactly like a speech jammer. So what you have to be able to do is disconnect what you're hearing from what you want to say. It's incredibly difficult, but if you can do it, you can still get your thought across. That's why I was talking about if it's not counting me as a viewer, that's bullcrap because I have the chat up, but I can't be viewing it on this device or else I'd be hearing me and you while I'm trying to talk and I'd never be able to have a conversation.
Right, you guys can hear me now. I thought I clicked the button. My cursor was right on top of it, of the
I hope they
mute
can hear you. I
stream.
can hear you.
Now they can. They're like, Husky's silent. I'm like, oh, yeah, because
Well,
it's the stream one. It's a separate.
didn't you walk? Oh, wait. You have 2 mute buttons?
I have 3 technically. There's one for the desktop, which is how they hear you. There's one for my mic, and when I do this, I mute both my mic and that.
Okay.
And then there's the one for the video capture device, which I had muted at the beginning of the stream.
Where is everyone?
But that wasn't too bad. I thought I unmuted. I had like the desktop one and the other one not.
That's way too many mute buttons, guy. Why do you have so many mute buttons?
That's what
What's the
freaking
purpose?
OS has. Okay?
Artillery fire ordered to cover
That's what the
retreat to
OBS
beach.
has.
Oh, this is not your choice?
Outlying forts.
No.
Shit.
I mean, if I had my own mixer and stuff and I had it all in one setting, fuck yeah, I'd be able to.
Shell in the right position.
But then I'd still have the same problem. I'd still have the same fucking problem because it's my own dumbass shit. I still don't know how to go first person in this shit.
I see. She says, I have to hear you, Husky, because I don't know how to troll PB other than ignore him. Are you really riding a horse in World War I?
Yeah, they did that in World War I.
Why?
Because it was the change. That was the big shit. I'm not kidding. That's where we were in history. It was going from still the cavalry shit.
It was the change.
To what we are now. That's why the tanks were made. It was called the Future of Warfare Project. And it was to basically make an armored machine with. It was basically to make an armored horse.
What? So why didn't they just put armor on the horse like the samurais did?
Because the tank was better.
Yeah, but the horse, look at how agile your horse is.
The tank ended up proving great on the battlefield though once they rolled them out.
Yeah, I know. I want one of the, what's the mass-produced one they make now? It's like 45 tons. The fuck is it called?
I don't know.
Oh, shit.
Whatever shit is.
Oh, man. They were talking about it on Top Gear, too, and I can't remember what the hell the name of it is.
Some Panzer.
Like, no. It's not. It's like a something.
No, it is a Panzer. All of them are Panzers. It's just German.
Oh.
Fun fact about the Future of Warfare project. When they had supplies and stuff, and the person came in for the supplies, or like, and they had a thing that they tell them if they asked anything, is we're making water tanks for the front. Now shut the fuck up. Basically, is what they would tell them if they asked. Stop being so damn nosy. Shut the fuck up.
They were making water tanks.
That was the lie of the Future Warfare project, and the name stuck, and that's why you call them tanks.
Oh my god.
So it was just a fake code name they had.
Like, what the? Okay, hold on. What water tanks do you need in war?
You know, holding water at the base.
Oh, okay.
People don't know
at the
shit.
bases.
People supplying it and don't know shit about war. Also, you can fucking lie to them.
That's true.
So it's like, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. You don't know shit.
What?
Okay. That's what it was. Not you. That's basically what it was to them. Shut the fuck up. You don't know shit. Go away. Stop asking questions.
Okay, well, I guess I'll I can ask all the
No,
questions now.
yeah, you can. I'm just talking about them.
No, I know. Let's say it. I have to ask all the questions. I didn't know why the hell they were called tanks. Like, what a piece of information to learn. Had no clue.
I've never used these tripwires in this game yet. I just placed one in a stupid way.
I love tripwires. He's still tweeting. He's just sent out another tweet. Yes.
Oh, and the guy tripped it off.
He
That
said,
I didn't
3 hours at midnight. The funnest crew is back for
the funnest
JD, Apple, Amazon, and much more.
I thought we were the
Don't be
depressing
late. The what?
I thought we were the depressing crew. I didn't think we
The
were the funnest
depressing.
crew. Who was he to say that we're fun? That's bullshit. Well, who's he to say he is fun, though?
So I'm gonna troll him now. Be like, fun when Zod hits the back button. Or, whoa, I almost messed it up. Only fun. Only fun. People will love it.
That only gave me 2 tripwire shit. Oh well. That'll work. I hope.
And then a
It's not gonna
laughing
work against the heavy
emoji.
guy.
Retweet. See, you know what the funniest thing is about General Zod's tweets? Let's see if he's done it already. You know who the first person is that retweets a General Zod tweet?
Ooh.
General Zod. He still does
Oh,
it.
I just killed myself.
He's got like 1,200 followers. Did you know that? Did you know he had that many fucking followers on Twitter?
No.
He's got 1,227 followers, but he's following 1,700. So
That's sad.
that's a lot. That's a lot. Like,
That's
I ain't be following 1,700 people. I'm following like 200 some people, and I'm sure some of those could be
Okay,
get the
let's
fuck
not
out.
kill myself this time. By using the
Oh,
shotgun for the trip mines.
He sent that tweet at 8:49. My bad. So it's like half hour ago. A little less than a half hour ago.
So, do not use the shotgun in the direction of the things, because they made the shotgun correctly in this game, I guess. What kind of?
What does that mean?
Oh, that it can destroy things in its range instead of, you know, not. A lot of times they don't do shotguns correctly in video games.
Because they will kill at range.
No, it's kind of hard to explain. It's different for every game. Sometimes, you know, like from this distance, I should be able to
Hold on.
hit this guy.
What do you
and
mean? For sure.
kill him, right? And that
If you
guy
shot
should
him
be
with a
dead.
slug.
That guy should also be dead from this distance, but it's like, no.
I mean, you're shooting slugs, right?
No, shot.
Wait.
I'm
You're not
talking about
shooting
shot.
one
No, not one.
shotguns.
Shot. The shooting shot, not slugs.
Wait, how many beads are flying out?
Let's just say 12 for 12 gauge, right?
Okay, so if you put 12 beads into a, what are we talking, like 3.5-inch cartridge?
They're thick. They're thick beads, remember. They're big, thick-ass fucking beads.
No, I'm
There's a
trying.
lot
No,
of
guy, the higher the number of beads, the smaller the beads are going to be, and the less impact they're going to go into the skin.
Yes.
Like if you shot somebody with birdshot, you're not going to kill them with a shotgun unless
No,
you're
no,
like
no.
right fucking next to them.
But if you're in the military, you're definitely having a 12 gauge. That's gonna put a motherfucker down.
No, if you're in the military, you have a 12 gauge, and you're not going to have more than 4 pellets in that thing.
I sent men up to secure the fort.
You probably only have 2.
Who went?
So how many
I
pellets?
mean,
are
when
Volunteered, so naturally all of them. Fucking kids.
what?
I'm looking stuff up.
His age?
Oh, okay. So I was gonna say, if you want to make sure that you kill somebody with a shotgun, you just want 1 slug in that motherfucker, and you could literally blow somebody's head off.
Go.
Like that's what you use when
1
you go
ounce
deer
load of
hunting.
12 gauge.
Of course it is.
1 ounce load of 12 gauge. Number 8 shot has about 410 pellets. So there's not 2 pellets in there. There's still a good handful of fucking.
No, that's what I'm saying. But
Boom.
I'm saying when you have a slug in there, you have 1 piece of metal instead of 400 tiny pieces of metal.
Storming a fort by myself.
Yeah.
And I called
But I
That's what I'm saying.
400 because that'll put a motherfucker down. It's guaranteed 100%. Put that motherfucker down.
No,
Otherwise, the
I'm
Americans
saying,
wouldn't have used it to clear the trenches in World War One.
okay, that's what I'm saying. When you're clearing trenches, you're not shooting at anybody who's farther than what? 10 feet away? 15 feet away?
You can kill someone about 40 feet away. Did you watch the demolition
with
ranch? He
bird
showed how
shot?
You're not using birdshot in war.
What do you think 410 pellets is?
Enough. I just told you which one. I'll look up the demolition ranch video too, where he put up a bunch of paper to show how far pellets can actually reach.
It's not about how far they could reach. It's about how much impact they could have at distance.
They can still have a strong fucking impact on a long distance.
I know, but did you not?
But
I
I'm
know
like
that
saying,
you've
like,
seen. Hold on,
video
you've seen the
games,
movie
it's from
fucking
humans.
Wedding Crashers, right? You seen the movie Wedding Crashers?
No.
Quit stalling.
You ain't never seen the movie Wedding Crashers? Oh my god, guy.
Okay, so from like right here to here, that's where it works all the time for games, and then it just stops working at the distance. I should be able to at least wound somebody, as provided
No,
they're in the
I
range.
agree 100%
That's
with
what
that.
that's
I
what
have
I'm
a
getting at.
serious problem with games that aren't built like what's the army game that I'm thinking of? Rising Sun something Rising Sun. It's a war game that was Japanese or whatever, where you had to literally lob your bullets in. Like if you were shooting over frickin' 100 yards, you had to take into account the frickin' wind and huh?
Yeah, you had to compensate for everything.
For everything. And I was like, why aren't there more military games? Because I don't necessarily care if you're playing something like Halo, which is meant to be a sci-fi shooter, if everything just works,
More
like, say,
high-end.
perfect.
Yeah.
Like, eyeball it, I'm inside the scope, boom. No matter what the distance is, it's going to be lined up. We ain't got to worry about drop or anything like that.
You know what's interesting about Halo? Somebody, because he was showing this stuff with the battle rifle, because everyone's like, oh, it's a different, they think Halo 2 is hit scan. It wasn't. He figured out it was a higher rate. And he was able to stop the game. And the bullets do go down in Halo after a certain amount of time. But then again, a lot of Halo maps aren't made to go really, really, really far away either. I've had to compensate every once in a while with Halo, but there's not really wind.
No, the only one I ever seen was, I remember watching a video where the guy was, I don't remember the fucking map, but all I know is you're in a valley, and there's 2 installations that are like on opposite ends of this valley. And I want to say there was a cave on one side,
Blood Gulch,
up on the cliff.
Coagulation. It has multiple names. The original name was Blood Gulch.
Okay, but there was one particular spot where you could set up as a sniper, and you could see the other respawn point, and the guy was set up there, and every time the guy would respawn on the other side of the map, pow, 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 he just kept on fucking taking him
I
out.
love abusing that.
I was
love
like, oh
abusing
man,
it.
that's
It's
rough.
salty when you abuse it. That's why I like games that, fix the spawn. You know? It's called spawn killing. It's also called being patient and knowing what to do. I remember how you remember how broken it was. I never really played Call of Duty that much, but you remember how broken it was for Call of Duty, and people would show it, and there would always be a guy just set up with a machine gun, and then people just spawn like
Oh, yeah.
and they just that's when games really started looking into spawn areas. Was after that whole shit.
And they're like, oh, I guess we need to figure out how to randomize the respawn areas. And I was like, you think?
And program for
fucking
somebody
idiots.
sitting there. They don't
Like,
care.
my God. Like, you need some type of progressive programming into this game so that we're not well, maybe there's not a not, so that we're able to play the game. Fuck. Like, just respawning and dying is not playing the game. If you just let me run 50 yards and then die, at least I was able to run 50 yards. Because I could have ran 50 yards the other way and not died. I mean, probably not, because everybody else seems to be better than me anyways. That's not the point.
Oh, I guess it
The
didn't.
point is, I need the freedom. You have no freedom to play when you're killed on the respawn point.
I grabbed another
Like,
build manual in this level, and it just said 1 out of 5. I'm like, oh, so it didn't count for that one because I guess I died or something. It's like, well, fuck you. I hate that.
Shit.
I hate that with games and collectibles when you I love the games where it's like, oh, here's a collectible, and you died. Ah, now you still have it. Then the other ones are like, now you gotta get it again. Fuck that. I hate remembering that I have to fucking get a collectible.
I mean, I guess it's hard to remember sometimes, but I definitely prefer it the other way. Collectibles, once you have it, you should have it.
Yeah. I understand for
Because it has nothing to do with anything.
Yeah. Weapons is a different story. They can reset and everything when I die. Collectibles? No, I don't want the reset. That's why I don't want to go back and play through again, because, oh, let's say I went back, played through again, thought I collected it, and at the end it's like, nope. And you just sit there and get all pissy and salty.
My God, I don't know how I'd react to if I was the person on the other end of getting spawn killed over and over and over and over. I'd probably see. I'm not the person who, when somebody else has exploited something in the game, it's like, well, what can I do? There's nothing I can do about it. I'm not doing anything wrong. Like, you've taken advantage of the programming, so I guess congratulations to you. So I wouldn't rage quit. I'd, like, silent quit. I'd be like, well, apparently this isn't fun anymore.
I love exploiting games. It's always fun. But here's the thing. Every time I've gotten spawn killed is when I'm playing with somebody, so I punch them. Yeah. Simple. Keep doing that, I just punch you.
Thank you.
You're not good at the game, let me punch you, and then I can get around and I can start kicking your ass again.
Up and at him, lads.
Oh, my younger brother has been getting good at games.
How old is he?
Not telling.
Okay. I know this number, so you can answer this question to me, I think. How many years younger than you is he?
I'll give away his age, and he's younger. He's young enough to be in school. I'll keep it at that. I'm not telling you what his exact age is, especially on an open mic like this. That's not fair to his privacy, and I respect that with him. I can tell you how old my older brother is. He's just a couple of years younger, older than. My older brother's a couple years older than me.
No, I like the.
My older brother's younger than me. Everybody.
He's just a. Maybe you should have another drink.
I'm.
Ah, fuck.
I don't drink that much. I haven't even drank today.
Oh, that was funny.
Let's talk time I drank
Oh,
was
that
1
was
week
fucking
ago.
hilarious.
Like, I'm not even joking. It wasn't even that much.
I don't think there was never a point in my gaming life, which started when I was, oh my gosh, 5?
I was younger.
You've been playing games your entire life, I'm sure, though, right?
Pretty much. We used the daycare that had a PS1, and they had Spiral, Crash, and my cousin also had Crash, and I played that. And eventually, we got a PS2.
Nice.
It was maybe 2 or 3 when we got the PS2. All I remember is my dad had it and got that. I remember the day he came home with Battlefront 2, and fuck.
Nice.
That was the best thing.
So,
Because it was T-rated though too, because of how young I was. And we were saying,
oh, sure.
Don't tell mom you have this.
I know, it's T-rated because of fantasy violence. Whatever. I started on Super Nintendo with Super Mario World because it came in the bundle for Christmas or whatever.
Yeah.
And then, if I remember correctly, which, you know, 50-50 on that one, the second game I remember us getting as a family, which was, I thought, hilarious, was Mortal Kombat. Like, I was 5. At least I think I was 5, because my birthday's in November, and then Christmas came around, so I think I was 4. I turned 5, and then we got the Super Nintendo.
Ratings were
then,
so brand new. Who knew? This is the other thing too. I forgot to mention. I played my cousin's N64 too when I was over at his house.
Okay, so what N64? I can think of exactly one game that is my favorite game that I ever played on 64. I knew that you were going to say that, but I'm an exception to that one. GoldenEye's number 2. It's definitely right up there. Nope, never played that one.
Oh, I did.
At least not to any severe extent. No, my favorite game that I ever played on N64, and I couldn't even tell you how many hours I ever sunk into it. It was an unbelievable amount of hours. Episode 1, Pod Racing.
That one. My cousin never had that. I saw the arcade machine though, and I think I played that once on the arcade machine.
To this day, yes. To this day, it is the most fun racing game I've ever played in my entire life. I was like, it's like with that controller on top of it, I was like, this controller is actually set up the exact way that I would want to be able to drive my frickin' pod racer.
I think it's ported to modern systems. People keep wanting to remaster and a sequel to it.
No, yeah, okay, yeah, sequel would work, except it's not ever going to be the same because nobody has a single joystick controller anymore. Like, unless you're using an N64 controller, it's never going to be the same, so it's not going to be the same there, because then I got, what is it, Racer Revenge for PS2, right?
Yeah.
It's not the same. It's very similar, but it's not the same. And I was like, oh man, like, why can't I just have the original? Because I don't have an N64 anymore. That was such, oh god, I love that game so much. So damn much. What's going on here? Rebecca says, I think it's just a monument to it that you spent so much time having fun, Phoebe.
Well, you know, the GoldenEye 64, people say it's best when you have the PC port because of the original gameplay. Well, not the
When you
PC
have the
port,
what?
It's the PC, not the PC port.
Oh.
It's the ROM hack, you know, for like, what the hell are ROM games? Not that. What the fuck is the name of it? Emulated games. That's the word I want. And then there's like a little mod thing you can download, which goes for your keyboard and mouse. Heard it's like the best thing. It was like that game was made for PC over an N64. How precise the control
I mean,
movements are.
everybody, I
GoldenEye.
don't. People playing stuff on PC, I was like, that seems like it's halfway cheating. All you did was take your freaking mouse, put the cursor on the screen, and you said, shoot this, and you clicked at it. You didn't have to use any dexterity in your fingers to move the joysticks the appropriate amount to move the character on the screen. All you did was look at where the mouse is on the screen and then click the button. So no wonder that it's way more accurate on the fucking computer.
You saw when I shot these two guys how close they were? I thought it was enough to get both of them, but the other guy was just still standing, so I had to put another...
No, I didn't see how close they were when you shot them because I went to look at Twitter because Zod asked us a question.
Like how this is a carbine, but it's just a Mauser with an extra... You can attach it with a little bit of a longer barrel and a buttstock. If this was in modern America, they tend to... Actually, I think that's fine if you have a Mauser, but that's the point.
Go into Twitter. Can you do that as you're playing, or do you gotta hit pause, or?
Hit pause. Otherwise, I'm gonna fuck up if I'm in something like this. Okay.
Okay.
What am I looking
Okay.
at?
Go into the bridge crew.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, go. You see the most. So first of all, say thank you to Mad Squirrel.
Thank you, Mad Squirrel. I see that.
And then
Squirrel's
you ain't got
Squirrel's
right
always been awesome.
the entire time. Anyway, you don't have to read out loud what he says, but you
Alright.
see that. Did you read the comment that Zod put in there?
Yes.
Okay, so I decided to click on the name, right?
Yeah.
Right? So it's like, okay, let's see who he is, right? I'm blocked. I don't.
So that's the
What?
joke, okay.
What? What?
I'm looking at that.
I was
like,
like-
I've never heard of this guy before.
Did you
And then
click
you're
on his name?
blocked.
I have no idea who this is. Like, he said he interviewed him, and okay. Well, he must. Oh, I bet I will put my money on it that it was the day that I told everybody, don't just go to IMDb and rate City of Lies, even if you haven't seen it, because we have more integrity than that, which I didn't think was a bad thing to say. But they were like, no, we gotta make it look good. And I was like, what are you people doing? Like, then I told a whole bunch of people that I was closer to instead of just all of regular Twitter, right? So I just told people closer to me. I was like, do you know what happened with Captain Marvel on Rotten Tomatoes? And they're like, no. Not a single fucking one of them knew any of the story with Captain Marvel and Rotten Tomatoes. And I was like, well, they thought everybody and their grandmother was a bot. Do you want to be a bot? You can't just be going and rating stuff. You can't be like, well, one person on Twitter said that we should do this, so we should do it. And I didn't even comment on the original post. I commented on somebody that retweeted the original post, because the original post said, hey, if you've seen the movie, then go and rate it. And I was like, excellent post, right? But the retweet of that post was, hey, everybody, just go and rate City of Lies a 10. And I was like, okay, that doesn't seem appropriate. And I was like, I think that we got more integrity than this, everybody. Like, I think that we do. Anyway, that devolved into me attacking the Justice for Depp portion of the community that was apparently involved in this thread. because I was apparently calling them stupid, which I was like, I didn't call any of you people stupid, not once. I called the general internet stupid. Like, in general, the internet is very dumb.
Yeah. 'Cause,
Like,
here's the thing.
if you don't understand that from what you've seen posted on the internet in whole, where have you been? Like, what are we talking about right now?
It'll do it more for
Anyway,
the
I'm
Disney
guessing
ones.
he's one of the people that jumped on the bandwagon and was on the block train or whatever.
But here's
The
the
block
thing,
train. Oh shit.
Here's the thing with those things, though. It'll delete ones that it sees a lot of repetitive of high 10 stars, and it'll do it with a lot of Rotten Tomato ones, the bad ones, unless it's a movie they don't care about, which a lot of times that's usually a streaming one. Is that sometimes some unheard of one, but eventually it'll still clear them. And if you do that and you're all shoving like, oh, this is terrible, well, you can't tell human from bot anymore, and it's just going to purge everything until it all comes down. It's expecting a rapid influx, which it's not used to, and if it sees that, usually the machine that's programmed to time that out is the one that, does that when you put too much shit on there.
Yep. Especially if you are just going to show up and give a number. And you're like, oh well, I'm joining the group, I'm joining the crowd, so they said that I needed to do this, and we're doing it for my man, so I'm gonna go there, boom, give it a 10. Not gonna stick around to actually write a review because I didn't even see the fucking movie. Like, I didn't see the movie yet, so I couldn't even give you a review on it. I couldn't rate it anywhere either.
Do that too. It's like, I'm like, first watch the movie at least. Nah, if it's just a movie you hate, then you have watched part of it. Just do that, but don't do that right away if you haven't seen it. Because that is just going to time out the people that are trying to give it a good review and the people that are trying to give it a bad review. It hurts everyone.
I wish we would have did the review for what was it? What was the new Terminator movie called?
Dark Fate.
Oh yeah, because what? We got the spoilers for that one, and holy fuck, spot on.
Have you noticed these movies that are going to be terrible we even mentioned that with The Rise of Skywalker. These terrible movies keep leaking, but all the good stuff and stuff, it doesn't leak at all. It's like they do it on purpose because they know it's just going to fail, so they just need to make sure they build up that hype around it. So if it's bad, people go, I don't think it's going to be that bad, and you go there and it's like, oh, it's that bad, but then they have your money, so it doesn't matter to them anymore. That's the same thing to do with shit video games. It'll leak, and then everybody like, it can't be that bad. They buy it like it's that bad. Best case example in recent history, Last of Us 2. Do you still hear me? Because it shows you muted again.
Yes, I can still hear you.
Good. So
Just have commotion going on here.
And then I'm still gonna say it. Cyberpunk 2077 should have come out the fall this year, so they could have polished it.
What was
everyone?
Okay, so what were? Because I didn't even. What do I want to say? Follow up or check into that game, because all I seen was that it was immediately panned by everybody. Like, the only good thing that I saw about it was everybody said it looks shiny.
I've heard the story's pretty good if you get through it.
If you get
Like, it's pretty good. But here's the thing, I'm like, okay, so they had all these years and they're doing this, and don't bitch about like, oh, they had all these years to do it, and then they're on the final phase, the polishing phase. And the polishing phase is a phase I want them to take their absolute time, relax, and just finish and just sand that out. But people they pushed it, delayed it a little bit, they've had to push it back so many times. And the first problem was saying they had to have a release date. They should have just said, in this window of time it could be out. You know, and then it's so many times that people get mad.
I mean, can you
They should
imagine?
have said it'll come out in the next 2 to 5 years. Okay, that'd be fine. That would have been great. Then they
Yeah,
wouldn't
can
have
you
to do
imagine
that
if
push
they-
date back in the fall and stuff. And then once it
Could
was
they
all
give
sanded
them
out and
a
that
window?
polishing phase, yeah, and then, yeah, it should be a window to the fans now, especially if it's something like that. And then once that polishing phase would be all done, that's when you can say, hey, we have an official release date. That polishing phase wasn't done, and people kept pushing it on them and saying it. I keep saying it, I wish I took more screenshots so I could blame the fans. This one actually is the fans with this one, even though they don't want to admit it. They kept screaming at CD Projekt Red to release that game because they're getting angry at them for delaying it so much. I'm like, I want them to delay it on the polishing phase as much. The polishing phase just means they just gotta get the bugs out. The main build phase, they've already got all that done and how they want it to work. The polishing phase is the final phase.
Exactly. Like,
That's-
that
I don't-
means it's all done. Like, you've seen Grandma's Boy, right?
No.
Oh my. Unbelievable. How have you not seen that movie? Fucking hilarious.
Hey man, have you played Shadow of the Colossus?
Very, very little. Very little.
Never. I didn't even know it was a popular game for the PS2.
It's not a popular game.
I know, but they just keep remastering. They're like, this is a very good game for the PS2. I'm like, it was? I never heard of it, and I never had it for my PS2.
No,
Everyone
it's-
claims they had it
no.
for their own PS2. Looks like a shit-ass game. Anyways,
No, it looks fucking terrible. Okay, we totally agree there. I was like, what the fuck is this thing? Why is this getting remastered? Because they're like, oh, because it goes with this other fucking game. And I was like, whatever. Okay.
fine.
I don't fucking get it. I never fucking got it. I never understood it. I only ever played it a little bit because one of my friends had it, and I was like, I feel like there's any other platformer that I could play that would be better.
I heard of it when they were doing like a throwback video game thing, and they said they had it remastered for the PlayStation 3, although they did it through the PlayStation 2 because it was like a throwback thing. The channel watched, I'm like, I didn't know this game existed until 2014.
Okay,
And
hold
it
on.
looks like, oh, the PS2, and that was a remaster for the PS3. I'm like, fuck that game is shit. Fuck it. Fuck it. It looks boring. It looks lame. It's all just, it's like all these giant claws. I understand that's probably cool and fun for it to get to them and stuff, but it looks like a bunch of boring walking the fuck around until you get to those assholes.
Wait. What do you mean I ignored her?
I don't.
How did I ignore her this time?
I don't know.
Says that I completely ignored her.
She said she was ignoring you, didn't she?
That's what, well, they're both ignoring me.
Well, it's
Except
just-
they're ignoring me, but they didn't come here until I sent out the tweet or until I retweeted you or something. I don't know.
Hey, don't say
One
that
of
about
those
everyone.
two things.
Carmen was here first.
Oh, that's true. She was here before you?
Maybe.
Okay, so can we, Jen Psaki and circle back? You get that joke?
Kind of, I don't know.
You know who Jen Psaki is?
Yeah.
She's the frickin' White House press secretary.
I'm not paying attention to politics right now, man.
I'm not, okay, so I'm not really paying attention to it either, except I hear it from time to time. But apparently she says circle back all the time because she never has any answers to the questions that she already knew was going to be asked. It's so fucking retarded. Anyway, circling back. So this fucking guy that he asked to be on the show, yes? Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you click on his name at all?
I didn't click it. I highlighted it where I can see it.
Okay.
Let me click it. Let's see, maybe.
You click on it and you tell me,
maybe.
like...
Oh, I'm not blocked.
I didn't think that you would be blocked.
No, I'm just blocked by those really toxic people that do those mass ban
Okay,
things.
so can you read his bio without giving away details of his name?
Yes. I can read his
Okay,
bio
read the
too by
bio to me.
highlighting over it. Right now?
Yeah, to me,
Just-
because I can't see it. I'm blocked.
Okay, so just the bio so the audience will hear it too. Okay, it
Yeah.
says writer, semicolon, whatever.
Okay.
Dark Space series and more. Line, straight up and down line. Actor and voice actor, straight up line. Podcast host,
Okay.
another colon. Back on track, straight up line. Indie producer,
Okay.
colon. Mix, find me, empty handed.
Okie dokie.
That's why I got. I thought that would help me. I didn't. That didn't help me at all. Like, especially when I was reading it earlier. I don't know who it is anymore.
Carmen said, "Yeah, bitch. I was here before you, bear."
Deserts of Arabia, the insurgency grew.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, so you're not blocked, I'm blocked. I'm pretty sure I know why I was blocked. I explained it before. Anyways, should I not tell Zod that I'm blocked and be like, yeah, invite this guy on the show and we can find out why the fuck he blocked me? Like, he ain't never talked to me in his entire goddamn fucking life, and he blocked me.
Sure.
Or should I just go with, I'm blocked, guy. Maybe not. Which one? I know which one's more fun.
Do the fun one.
The Arabian desert,
Do the fun one.
a vast ocean.
Always do the fun one.
Oh,
Dude, this is me you're talking to. Which one's the fun one?
Oh, shit.
The life
Oh, shit. Okay, time to respond.
for more than 400
50-50 how it'll go. Yep, 50-50 how it'll go.
to be found here.
I'll say something cryptic. Watch this.
Do not rule.
Can you see Twitter?
Let's, okay, let me pull this up.
Small bands of Bedouin
Alright, I'm
rebels
looking
have
at it.
united to overthrow the empire. They struck without warning and then vanished into the desert. Fighting alongside them, the lone British officers
We'll see.
have earned a wide renown.
So hold on, I'm gonna read it out loud for everybody without reading the name, so that it's still a surprise for them. Zod said, "Hey,
In the desert,
at
they rely on good planning.
XYZ
You also
wants to join. I felt I should ask you guys because I only did an interview with them, but it's up to you because new people, and that's 50-50 how well it will
a
go.
small patrol had joined the Ottomans.
How well it will go.
They
Fuck.
guarded the wreckage
Yeah.
and waited for reinforcements.
And I said, we'll see."
Fantastic.
Oh,
Hey, I want
shit.
to say, there's some people, who have the stream guest role. I even tagged them, and they know some of them know I went live, but none of them wanted to join it. I guess they might be busy. I don't know, but
Wait,
They're
who,
free
what
to
now?
join.
Say that again?
like, who
Are you
can
talking about
join?
people on Discord?
Yeah, anyone who has a control. Like, if you click the stream chat, it'll show anyone who has access to that chat, and they also have access to this voice chat. No one. ever
Anybody on
joins except
Discord has
you.
access to this voice chat?
Not everyone, just the people with the stream guest role. And if you click
I
the
don't know what
stream-
that means. Who are these people?
Just click stream chat. You got that one loaded up. And then
Oh,
just
fuck. Hold
click
on.
over to where the users are, and all those users should have access to this. But none of them join, and I tagged them today, so they knew they had that. But I didn't do that.
I don't know if it looks different on my device than your device.
Probably.
Because all I see is you and me, and then I see a gear, and then a bunch of lines with a
It
slash
should be
through
the
it.
thing that looks like two people in the top right corner of your mobile device. But if you look at the chat thing, tap on
Okay, yeah.
that,
When I click on that, it just shows us two, and then
yeah.
it says invite friends.
Yeah, click the mainstream chat where it has the text, and then click the people icon.
A lone fighter has just one advantage.
There's text in here somewhere.
A lone fighter.
Yeah, I have a text chat. It's right
Where the
above
hell?
the voice chat.
Okay. Son of a bitch wants me to operate Discord. Jesus Christ.
It's pretty
Unbelievable.
easy.
No. What are these buttons on the bottom? One's a camera, one looks like a phone, one's a microphone,
That's like sharing
one's a
your
speaker.
stuff.
Okay. So that's not what I want to click on.
This game is forcing me to use stealth.
Yes, open Discord.
But anyways, if you ever, you don't have to keep looking for it right now. But if you ever go look for it, there's a lot of there's at least a good handful of people. None of them come in. I even told one of them, hey, if you're available, you could just hop in his stream if you want to on Friday nights. It's available for you and a couple other people. Right. All right. I fucking piss again. I'm just gonna mute my regular mic.
So, this guy, swear to God, he says that stuff is so easy to find on here, and it's not. He's like, there's a chat here. You just look at where the stream chat. Here's a stream chat. This stream chat. This? Is this what you're talking about? There's supposed to be a list of people in this? Holy fucking shit. What is this? What is all this?
My computer bugged out or something because in my chat thing on Discord, it kept clicking. It's like the space bar got locked or something, or I bumped something before.
It still says that you're typing.
I know. I'm trying to get rid of all of it right now.
So I found the thing that you're talking about,
big
hey?
Space.
What am I supposed to order from Taco Bell?
Who's talking about Taco Bell shit?
The woman and her friend left to go to Taco Bell, and they asked me what I wanted from Taco Bell. And I was like, okay, it's got to be something in a soft shell because the hard shell will be soft by the time it gets back.
And that's how far away Taco Bell is from you, isn't it?
Fucking A, it is. 30 minutes. Okay, so there's like 12 people that could join?
30.
30? What do you mean 30?
I don't know. You're
I
saying
see
30
12.
something. Okay, yeah, 12. Yeah, 12. You said 30
It
minutes. I'm like
says
30 minutes for what?
No. It says that there are 7 digital bots.
Yeah.
And then it's me. And it says that there's one other person that's online that hasn't joined. And then there are 12 that are offline.
Yes.
So
I
there's
have that,
13,
and I know I tagged them, even
14
though none of
total.
them responded to that shit.
You tagged them on Discord?
Yeah, in that chat there earlier today. Hey, when I
And
go
they
live
said,
tonight.
Oh.
And they just didn't. I don't care. I just want more people than just me and you. You know? Come on.
I mean, have I ever talked to any of these people before?
Maybe Zod. Now the question is, have I talked to them? Yes. I think one of them was Jack. Sparrow when he still had it. I don't know.
Funny,
if he
I
still
scrolled
has
up.
access to that Discord.
It scrolled up in the chat, and it goes back to May 6th, 2019. It says Ms. Sarcastic Nerd. Oh shit. She was here.
There were a lot of people that were here.
Oh, what a bunch of losers. What a bunch of losers. Did anybody in the... Oh god, that's not what I... This is not the setup that I wanted. What happened? Oh god. How do I get back to the fucking video game screen?
I don't know.
Oh shit. Oh shit. That's not good. Dun, dun, dun. Streaming? There it is. There it is.
Found it.
Yep. Okay, now let's go down and see if everybody has still ignored me in the chat. Yeah, it looks like they did. Nobody gave me a solution to what I should order from Taco Bell. That's sad. They're just blaming me for stuff? Oh. That's terrible. She doesn't even like tacos. Like, I'd tell her to get out of my country, but she already did. Oh, I don't think she's ever been to our country. You still there, guy?
Yes. I'm still
Holy
playing
shit.
the game. What do you mean
I can see that you're playing the game,
I'm focusing.
but it's at a cinematic, isn't it?
Yes.
So you don't have to technically be there for a cinematic.
Well, you did not think we would be fast enough to catch you here, did you? Lawrence of Arabia.
Rebecca ate too many, and now she physically hates them. Oh, she's been to Tennessee. What an odd state to visit. I hope she went to, Nashville. That's the only point.
Well, this is very clever.
She's a
I
bigot
need to know-
against
I need to know-
tacos, Carmen. She's a bigot.
How do you... I need to know, why don't you like tacos?
She just said why she doesn't like tacos. I just read it out loud.
Free, is it? You'll be
Reading.
free when you're dead.
Reading.
I'm happy to tell you, the Empire intends to grant you all this freedom.
Reading.
very soon.
I'm reading. Did I miss it?
Even now,
Did I just
an engine of
tune
destruction
everything out?
scours
I think I
this
did.
desert, obliterating your allies, your families, your homes. Soon there will be nowhere to run,
Ate too many, now you physically hate them.
nowhere to hide.
Yeah, you've never had too many of something, and then you're like, yeah, I can't ever have that again, because, yep, that was too many.
Yeah, too many shit. I've had too many of some things, but I'm like, I can't have that low quality of the one anymore. I can have the nice, high quality one.
You animal.
So you can't have low quality tacos?
So, no, I can't have low. I can with tacos. I don't give
I can have low quality I can have all the tacos.
Pizza comes to mind the most for me.
What's a low quality pizza?
Domino's, Papa John's.
Ouch.
Pretty much any of the big ones.
Better call Papa.
Local people are great though all the time.
Better not call Papa. What do you mean? You don't have a Papa John's that's owned by some local person?
No, I mean their own recipes and shit, motherfucker, not bad. Because they still have to go through the corporate shit that making that. Papa John's
Well, I
tastes
need
like
to
candy,
go to
though.
my Taco Bell app.
Fucking Papa John's tastes like candy.
Candy?
It's too fucking
What?
didn't I tell you this one?
Sweet pizza?
Yeah, they pour sugar in. They pour sugar in their sauce.
Sugar.
Fuck
Sugar
that, I'm
sauce.
pizza. I'm a more savory tongue than sweet tongue. I do enjoy
Yeah,
certain
but
sweet
you
things.
also go to the bathroom outside all the time.
Of course,
I prefer.
You're a dog.
to destroy this Iron Dragon, this Canavar, as the Ottomans have named it.
No, I don't want that
superior.
burrito.
Three encrypted messages
Like what type? Just like all, but I need to know like all types of tacos, or is it just like beef tacos? You can't eat it no more.
Message capsules. We had to use those to send our
Yes to all?
Yes to all.
Infiltrating the village wouldn't be easy.
I don't know.
A full detachment of Ottoman soldiers had occupied it.
Yes to none?
Beef tacos.
The
See?
Ottomans had chosen an
See?
isolated location
Beef
for their
taco.
desert
Now
outpost.
let's see if you have a carnitas one. Maybe that's different. Or a chicken one, or
It
maybe
was
fish
also well
taco.
stocked with
Actually, I
arms and
can't really say
equipment.
anything about fish taco because I've never really had a
The
fish
ancient
taco.
ruins were all that remained of a
But yeah, there's other
civilization
stuff.
now
There's
lost to
options
time.
out there.
The
Or actual
Ottoman
good
Empire
steak in a
brought in the
taco.
modern world
Right, like, you ever had shrimp tacos?
No, like I said, I never really had any seafood ones.
3 commanders to eliminate.
Oh, I thought you
3
just said
personal
fish.
messages
I said
didn't
no,
hear
no.
you
I was going to say
seafood.
fish.
My
I'm like, I
mistake.
can't say.
With our false
I'm like, I can't say fish. I haven't had that. I meant
How
both.
Zara
Our
tackled
seafood.
this dangerous and audacious mission
Okay.
was up to her.
Because, yeah, I've definitely... I don't know if I've had... I feel like I've had some type of fish tacos. But I
Yeah.
don't know what type of fish it was. But I've definitely had shrimp tacos. And, oh my god, they're fucking delicious.
Those animals
But then again,
were
I love shrimp a lot.
speed and mobility.
Like, a lot. So, I mean, if you don't love shrimp, you're not going to love shrimp tacos. It's pretty straightforward. Fuck fell down in the other room. Something fell down. That ain't good.
Is this annoying
Scary.
anyway?
What?
Because it says toggle left cam and right cam view, and I'm doing this. 'Cause it's annoying.
Wait, do it again?
I'm off the horse now.
Oh.
I have to do it a little later. Eliminate the commander. Yes. Exterminate. Kill. Damn it. There's assholes. Fucking hate everyone. Fucking everyone. My damn. This motherfucker. Yeah, you're dead now. You're dead. You never had a chance at life, motherfucker. Same with you. You're dead too. And now I'm getting spotted because I'm doing terrible with the stealth. I'm not that great with I mean, stealth in games with third person's a little bit easier. I guess. The fuck are you? How can you see me?
How can I not?
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking about these motherfuckers. I always say like, I can see you. Through a wall? I didn't know you had magical abilities.
They can see you on their radar?
Radar don't exist in World War I. For AI. I mean, other players, that's one thing I noticed too when I was playing the beta of this. There was no radar like that. It's nothing. I mean, like that. I think I'm remembering it correctly. No.
Carmen, did you see what Carmen did? A bunch of tacos in the chat. Rebecca's like, what are you trying to do to me? I'm here all alone. Yeah, that's because you're the only person here that doesn't like tacos.
For the rewatch, Carmen said, I'm sorry, Becca, but I'm from Mexico and I love taco. I'll add the tacos to it because I think she forgot the S. But yeah.
No, she loves taco. One giant ass taco.
Nice.
Like if I could have a taco that big that it only took one, that would be amazing.
I like
but it would
burritos.
have to be long.
I like burritos and never.
No, I like burritos for ease of use. Yes.
I never assume I like Chipotle that much. It's not that good. Chipotle's not that fucking great.
Hey, stupid dog, get in here.
What the fuck are you? Die! How many times do I have to stab you? Holy crap! And now I died because it didn't want to kill him the stealth way. I fucking hate them games.
Lay down. Stop sniffing around like a bunch of fucktards. Where are you going? Stop eyeballing me, you son of a bitch. Ugh. Fucking bullshit.
Fucking convoys.
You hearing these? You probably can't see these idiots, can you?
No. Unless you're sharing your camera or something.
You can do that on Discord?
Yeah, that's how I'm sharing this to you, because it thinks my capture card is a camera.
Oh. Rebecca, we don't hate you. We don't hate you for disliking tacos. We're just in disbelief.
I'm a little disappointed.
I'm a little disappointed. No, we're just... I'm just surprised that, okay, how about about some type of dessert taco? There's got to be a dessert taco, right? They got, like, tacos, like you said, they could be made of anything.
Yes.
Like, take whatever you like and just throw it together into a taco shape. Like, you know what I used to have? And I called it a chip taco. I take a piece of bread and put a little bit of either Miracle Whip or mayonnaise, depending on what I had in the fridge at the time. Put that on the bread, and then just take some Lay's potato chips and crunch them up onto the bread, and then fold it in half and eat it like a taco. That's a chip taco.
You know the thing is a hot dog a sandwich? Now, Mew, do you like hot dogs? Hold on. Mew, do you like hot dogs? Do you like hot dogs? Please, this is a yes or no answer.
If you like hot dogs?
Yes, you'll see where I'm going with this.
Hold on.
You'll see but I need
Yes,
you do.
she
Okay,
likes
so
hot dogs.
A hot dog is not a sandwich. It is a taco. This is what my one buddy said. He's like, it's not a sandwich. It is a taco. It has the same properties as a taco.
Meat, cheese, vegetables wrapped in a tortilla.
And don't get
It's a
mad at me.
fucking
Don't get mad
taco.
at me. You can go scream at my buddy. He's in the Discord. Sexy sax, man.
Hot dog's a taco. Hot dog's a taco.
It is a taco. Because look, it's the same thing. It's just one thing in a roll and you wrap it up and it's right there.
Boom. It's a fucking taco. The American hot dog taco. A favorite of Nathan's since fucking what? 18 something. I don't remember.
1800s. 19 something.
1900s. I don't remember. It's a long ass fucking time. The only time anybody thinks about Nathan's is on the 4th of July.
Hot dogging contest. Yeah, I think about it. Yeah, maybe I'll do a.
I fucking forgot about it last year. I was like, oh shit, that's right. They do a hot dog eating contest. How did they do it this year? Like, there's got to be spew everywhere. You can't be doing hot dog eating contests, 6 feet apart. 6 feet apart, motherfuckers.
I gotta find an artist, and I know there's the one that you can get on mobile stuff because I see Carmen doing it right now. But we'll get a taco emote for my channel.
Oh, Zod reacted.
To what you said?
Yeah, he said, oh. He did the oh reaction. Or the shocked reaction. What do you consider that reaction?
The
the gasp.
It looks like a gasp. That's what I think it is.
It's a gasp.
Shocked.
Now I'll ask him a question.
You ever do this when you're in a game that has like a knife for the melee? You just keep clicking it because you just like the stabbing animation.
What?
Do you ever, when there's a game with a knife and when you use the melee button, do you ever just constantly click in because you like the stabbing animation?
No.
Okay, so I'm the only.
Of course I
16
do.
Yes.
Everybody fucking does that, don't they?
Yeah.
I mean, holy shit, I'm the type of person that when I was playing frickin' circling back again to the Super Nintendo, when I was playing Super Mario Brothers, right? You're holding the controller and you're watching the character jump from the left to the right, and you move the controller from left to right as you jump. Were you one of those people?
I want to say yes, but I still want to say no because I might have when I first started, but I don't do it as much now. I know I still.
No, well,
like,
no. How many side scrollers do you play?
No, not a lot, but I know I still.
That's what I'm
tilt my
saying.
controller when I've driven and stuff. Every once in a while.
Oh my god, whenever I play Gran Turismo, I was
Everyone-
like, okay, you need to let up, guy. You gotta relax
Everyone-
holding the gas because you're gonna get a cramp.
Everyone just fucking tipped that controller in a racing game.
No, I remember my cousin. Well, I guess
Because it
he's...
helps the turning speed, doesn't it? Right when you turn it in your racing.
Yep.
That's why I always hate when there's actors doing games and doing stuff. They're doing turns and stuff. I'm like, you're doing a racing game? It looks like you're doing a shooter on the screen.
Right? No, I still wanna get myself a racing steering wheel because that's the way to do racing games.
I want to get one too. Now that I'm old.
Like my cousin had one that he attached to his computer desk or whatever with the little gear shift and everything for playing his NASCAR games. So anytime that I had ever went over to his house, I could play that, and I was like, "Oh my god, this is the greatest racing game ever played." And it's not like it's the greatest racing game, but the interface to be able to play it. Oh my god.
I have a cheap Thrustmaster Hodis. You know, that's for flying stuff. And it's a PlayStation one, so it has a PlayStation logo. It works with PlayStation. I was almost grabbed the PC one or the Xbox one, but for some reason this one was like $10 cheaper on Amazon. I'm like, well, fuck, I'll grab the PlayStation one, and if it says it still works for my PC, because that's what I mainly wanted it for, because keyboard and mouse and flying games. Yeah. Although there's some games that have flying options like Grand Theft Auto that don't let you use it, and that pissed me the fuck off. I'm like, come on, I did this so I didn't have to use the stupid mouse and keyboard for flying, because it's so fucking weird with a mouse and keyboard for flying. It really is. I mean, you can get used to driving with mouse and keyboard, but flying is just the weirdest thing.
No, fuck that. I can barely get used to flying the direction on the screen. Like, when you are flying something, you need the controls inverted, don't you? So that you're flying it regular?
Yeah, I always have the controls inverted for flying, but not for
Right, so when you
stuff.
pull back on the stick, you go up.
Yeah. However, my older brother told me he's not like that for flying. He's like complete opposite. Inverted for regular stuff, but flying, no. I'm like, that's weird, because I've always liked it inverted for flying, and I guess I programmed that into my mind when I was little, because every time I had a flying thing, I wanted my controls inverted, because I knew that's what it looked like on a plane.
Right. That's how it's supposed to work in real life.
Mm-hmm. And I did that a lot.
So it always made sense to me.
Pull back, you go up.
No, that's why I couldn't. Oh my god, that's why I really couldn't fucking stand how they, the new, Battlefront 2.
I hate both Battlefronts of EA's have the shittiest ass flight controls. I was even joking about
I couldn't do it. I was like, what is this? What is going on?
There's airplane controls in this game that are better than the controls in that game. The
There's an airplane. You can jump in an airplane.
Yeah. It is a biplane. That was one level I had.
When can you get in this biplane? I didn't see you getting a biplane.
That was yesterday.
Aww.
I was doing pretty good.
I was doing pretty good today. Not so much.
No, for flying.
Oh.
Fuck it. And it was slightly similar to theirs, but it was more
A
refined
single
feeling.
order wouldn't be enough.
And the flying in like
Ottoman
Battlefront 4
protocol
is
required the message
extremely
to be
smooth
received in
too, and
triplet
that's what I thought
before
they'd
the
do for the
train would
Battlefront
acknowledge it
games.
as genuine.
Oh,
Yeah.
we've been asked a question.
Yeah, what is it?
Rebecca said, Husky and PB, give me one extremely good reason to forgive you both.
For eating
Wait.
tacos?
Forgive us? She has to forgive us? I thought that we had to forgive her for being the taco bigot. Like, she let so many tacos in at one time that she can't let in any more tacos.
Okay, I'm doing the thing again with the screen. You see it?
Oh.
This is annoying, right? I do that if it ever throws me in the. I don't mind it with the Jedi. But when it forces you on the special units in the Battlefront 2 in third person, it pisses me off. Or for any of the heroes that have guns. I'm like, I want to be first person for all my characters that have guns. The Jedi, I don't care. I think that gives me the element of, oh, I can sense people around me in third person, right? But it's like, fucking hell, I hate that so much. And fucking...
Whoa. I misunderstand. She had this dinner like 3 nights in a row because it was a cheap, simple meal. You can't blame me now for feeling sick of...
Okay,
Wait a second. She's saying that she had eaten different things in between. That means she had something different for breakfast and something different for lunch, and only had tacos for dinner.
This is why I'm talked about the quality stuff. I had Subway one time 3 days in a row because it was like the only thing close. It was like Robot's freshman year. It was up in Duluth. We never went up there again because fuck that. Because Minneapolis is closer. Anyways, 3 days in a row. I never eat Subway again. I didn't swear off eating sub sandwiches because fucking Jersey Mike's is way fucking better. Oh my god, there's good stuff. And everybody else has a better sandwich than Subway. And Subway is a shit ass sandwich. Stop saying Subway is good. They're not good. They're not even fucking fresh. Their bread isn't even fucking bread either.
Oh man, I would love to hear you. You gotta have this conversation with the rookie critic. Like, you could have some all-American beef. No, he's not. No, he just works there. He's not like the. He's not like a sporksman. he's a worker bee.
Subs. And I know they went away from it and they they subbed it, but I always like using the extra term of they also had a pedophile for years. So, ha. Except that's not the bad joke. You want to hear the joke that my brothers made about? When
We're not getting forgiven. We're not getting forgiven. I feel like if I'm able to make you laugh one time in the future, go ahead.
I'm not done with my Subway thing. You know what the joke my brother made? You know when he was like going to jail and stuff, and he was starting to get fat again. I'm like, oh, he's yeah, Jared. Well, I did. He got fat again before they locked his ass up. I'm like, oh, Jared got fat again because he's on the Subway diet. And my brother's like, no, he got fat again because he's no longer chasing the kids. he's in the chat. He's in the chat. It's probably because I'm being too loud, but fuck, he heard me say that joke.
It's too late. I'm telling your stories.
See, but he delivers it way better than I do because he's way better at telling jokes than I am.
See, she don't like tacos. I don't like Hawaiian pizza, and we can still not hate each other. You don't have to.
Communist likes Hawaiian pizza.
I don't know. Weird communist.
It's not even Hawaiian. It's Canadian.
Now you've got. She instantly got Carmen to turn on her. She's like, oh, so I see. You only be liking people that don't like the pizza. Aha.
I mean, there's two reasons. There's people who agree with Gordon Ramsay on Hawaiian pizza, and then there's the pizza that are wrong. Then there's people that are wrong.
Right, like, okay, pineapple.
The greatest chef in the
Pineapple.
world says that it's shit, and has tasted it and thrown up because of how bad it is.
Pineapple is meant to go on fruit pizza. Fruit pizza is not a pizza that you put into your oven. What the actual fuck?
Pineapple pizza, but no tell. You go to Italy, they will fucking stab you if you put pineapple on pizza. Okay?
Be like, what's that in your pocket, ma'am? Oh, that's just that's a jar of pineapples I take with me because you guys banned pineapples in Little Italy. Yeah, for good reason. Get the fuck out of here.
Like, even there's a guy, Davey504, because he was told to try pineapple pizza. And he's not that big of an eater, so he said it was okay, but it does not belong in Italy. Hey, it doesn't. He said he had to get that pizza from somewhere outside of Italy, because no one would put that shit on a pizza in Italy.
Yes, I know there's no tomato sauce on fruit pizza. I love fruit pizza. Oh, it's so delicious. This is like the argument of you don't like tacos. Like, okay, let's say you don't like pizza, right? Okay, well then have a fruit pizza because it ain't nothing like a pizza, but it's still a pizza, right?
Tomato's the only fruit that belongs on the pizza. But that's by scientific classification, not by the stupid government classifications. Government thinks it's a vegetable. Well, that's how they were able to get ketchup on a lot of ketchup in school. That's why tomatoes are fucking vegetables.
Wait a second. So if ketchup was what do I want to say, juice, a fruit paste. That's what I wanted to say. If ketchup was a fruit paste, then it's not healthy? Like, fruit paste isn't healthy, but vegetable paste is healthy.
Right. It's
What?
It's just stupid shit when you get into everything. And technically, yes,
Like, what
ketchup is
fucking
tomato
union
paste.
decided that?
It's fucking some government shit, okay? The key word in this whole thing is the word
Big applesauce.
The key word in this whole thing is government. Okay?
Government. Yes, fruit belongs on fruit pizza.
Do you put kiwis on your fucking pizza? You disgusting. Or, like, fucking strawberries? Because I will side with the pineapple people as long as they think those people are a menace to society.
People put strawberries on a regular pizza?
Haven't you seen those pictures? And the kiwi?
What?
The kiwi.
A kiwi?
Pizza. Yeah, haven't you seen the kiwi pizza? And the person comments is like, alright, pineapple pizza. Lovers, we gotta put our differences aside.
Like I have definitely tried the pineapple pizza, which is how I know that I was like, yeah, this ain't for me. Like, I've tried it, and okay.
I mean,
I've definitely tried kiwis before. 100% tried kiwis.
Pepperoni is a meat.
Pepperoni?
It's saying, are you calling your pepperoni pizza fruit? Pepperoni.
No, but kiwi is one of the most, what do I want to say? watery fruits out there, and then what? Now you're shaving off the outside so you can put it onto the fucking pizza. And oh my god, I can't imagine with any type of topping or no toppings, and kiwi being the only topping, how the fuck that can mesh at all. Yeah. No, 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 no. My god. And I fucking love kiwis, man. Oh man, they are Do you like kiwis?
No, I never had.
Oh, you ain't like kiwis?
I don't know. I've never had kiwi.
You've never had a kiwi? Oh man, you should try one then.
Oh yeah.
Like I don't even know what to compare them to. They are very, very unique fruit.
And
So
way,
if you've never tried one before, I suggest that you try one. Don't eat the outside of it.
Like mad at me for not liking the pineapple pizza. What did I say earlier when we started this pizza thing of why I hated Papa John's? Sweet, and I'm not a fucking sweet tooth. I am a savory tooth. So what would I hate the most out of everything?
Hold on.
Pineapple pizza.
She said you use tomato sauce on the pepperoni pizza.
Yes.
She's saying that the tomato sauce is the fruit.
I mean, it has shit in it, so, I mean, I don't know how much it is of what it was before.
Like, tomato is another thing that's special. There ain't nothing on the planet like a tomato.
The tomato is a vegetable.
Tomato's a special plant, man. It's a very special plant. Like, there ain't nothing like it. Like, think of an orange, and then you go, oh, well, an orange, well, it's similar to a grapefruit.
That's the real question we need to start. Do you put a tomato in your fruit salad? No, you don't.
Challenge!
This is a question to where somebody said why tomato's a vegetable because you put that in your salad. Like a
right, do you put the tomato in your fruit salad or in your garden salad? Because if you put it in your fruit salad, then it's a fruit. If you put it in your garden salad, then it's a vegetable. Seems pretty straightforward when that's the dividing line, yes? She says garden. Seems like a vegetable.
But by scientific definition, like I said earlier, it's a fruit. But if you go into by scientific definition by a lot of things, you know how many things are a vegetable? It's like
oh my god.
You got carrots and potato are the vegetable.
I love potatoes. You don't be speaking bad about my potatoes. You know, potatoes were the solution to the Washington D.C. racism. Did you know that?
No.
I told you that solution. I swear to God I did. Like the Washington Redskins. Yes?
Oh, the potato, not a...
Yes, you just switch the mascot. Don't change the name. Change the mascot. Oh my god. Who wouldn't want to see? And then you can employ. Oh my god. You get to employ a midget to run around in a tiny little redskin potato costume. Fucking hilarious. Anyway, I dream big. Actually, I dream incredibly small. It's a little tiny redskin potato. Itty bitty redskin potato.
PB, let's be honest. Nobody's smart like that in the industry.
Well, I don't know. I wasn't the one who came up with that. I heard it on the radio or something like that, and I was like, holy shit, it blew my mind. I was like, why is nobody thinking of solutions on the other end?
I still say, in the industry, in that industry, that radio
in the
station
professional
isn't
sports
in
industry?
Yeah. They're not smart enough to think of that shit. Or in Washington.
No, they're mostly stupid.
I
mean, Washington's full of fucking morons. And bureaucrats. Conniving fucking bureaucrats. You know, I feel like people have the word cunning and conniving confused a lot of the time. Like, is cunning a bad word to you?
Oh.
No, it's not. But if you were to match cunning with a bunch of other negative adjectives, then yeah, it would be a negative when matched with anything.
It can be.
But if you
good
just
or
say
bad.
conniving, that
Yeah.
covers what you would mean by dastardly cunningness, right?
Yeah. Cunning can be good or bad.
Right. It's all in the way that you use your... God, cunningness is not a word, is it?
No, I don't think it is.
No, it's not. The way... No, that's not a word either. The way in which you use your cun? That's not a word.
Damn it. This guy saw me.
Yes! Yes! We got forgiven. For the laugh.
Fuck, I didn't kill that guy fast enough, so now everybody knows
Plus
where I'm at.
50. I don't know how this thing works still. What is the point of these points? Game request? 10,000 fucking points for me to tell you what to play?
Yeah, because I don't have money to buy a new game.
But you already own the game!
Which game?
Ugh.
That's
The
why
game
I
you
did
never finished, you dick.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You get 10,000 credits in order to request the game. And then how long do you play the game for when it's requested?
Probably until I beat it.
Oh, well, you're almost done with it! You were at, like, Gym 7 or something.
Oh, I wasn't.
What?
I'm
You didn't make it through the fairy woods yet?
A shield? Dude, I wouldn't get that far, and I've eaten my own. See, I think I got to Gym 3.
That doesn't seem right to me. It doesn't seem right. You were on, like, I was at, like, episode 13 or something. 14, 15? I don't remember. There was a lot.
We gotta keep them short when I was on YouTube.
They weren't that short. They were over half an hour. How long do you think that game is?
I don't know.
It's only like, and this is if you extend the play a little bit, guy. Like, you're maxing out 20 hours.
I don't think I got fucking Tanessa at all, did I?
The water gym?
Yeah.
Oh, well, if you didn't even make it to the water gym, that's only like gym 5. Fuck.
Water gym was gym 2.
2?
Or 3. 2 or 3.
Oh, yeah, the first one is grass.
Uh-huh.
I think that's the third one. No, you're right. It's the second one, because the third one is fire, because it's Motor Stoke.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I watched anybody play through that game. People moved on from that fucking game real fast, and they're excited for the new one. Not for the remake, but for the new one.
Yeah,
Fuck that remake. Fuck that remake. Oh my fucking god. What a piece of trash.
They better have one that's not a shivvy one coming out.
No, they're not. They're not making a remake that's not. You're gonna have to have somebody make a fucking port or whatever, a ROM hack or some shit like that, a shield, or I don't fucking know how the hell they're gonna do it now. Like, maybe that was the point of making this other game, so you have the map to build on top of. I have no idea, but it is such trash. Unbelievable. I don't even necessarily care. I don't even necessarily care that it doesn't look in the art style that I was expecting, even though that is incredibly disappointing. I don't think that it's going to have any of the upgrades that you would expect from a remake. Like, every remake has an upgrade. Leaf Green had all of the upgrades up to the Generation 3 point. Heart Gold, Soul Silver had all of the upgrades to the Generation 4 point. Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire had all of the upgrades to the Generation 6 point. This fucking game is like, that seems like a lot of work, so we're just gonna make it real shiny and like Generation 4. That's what you wanted, right? You want Generation 4 on your TV? That's all you asked for? And I was like, careful what you wish for, hey? You motherfuckers.
I hate
You
that Link's Awakening
motherfuckers.
DX art style. It's shitty. It's the same art style, by the way. The fucking shibby shit.
Oh my god.
People are like, oh, it looks so good. I'm like, no, that looks terrible. I was opening more Ocarina-ish.
No, and then, you know what makes it even worse, right? You realize what makes it worse, right?
What?
It wasn't so terrible. It wasn't so terrible. Except as soon as you go into the battle screen, right?
Oh, yeah.
You see the character in full fucking 3D!
I know.
Like, wait a second. You've made the character full fucking size, but then when we go to the overworld, we're back to... Holy fucking shit!
There was one guy, you know, and that's how I found out about
And then they're like, whoa. Yeah. Hold on, guys. Look at this game. And I was like, oh. What is that?
Yeah.
What is that?
You know the sword and the one that made the sword and shield looking one of the remake trailer, the fan-made trailer?
It's not a remake.
Yeah, or whatever. Of the trailer, right? Okay,
of Legends?
No, not Legends. The should be one I'm talking about again. Of them.
Okay.
And they made him look more like the Sword and Shield. The one guy that watched, he said you could have implemented the shibby one for the underground if you wanted to.
Ooh.
Oh, Mew for giving us both made him laugh hard.
I said that to you. Did I not?
She said, "Look at my request, lol," and I thought we missed it. That was the request, right? Or was this something else? Oh no, a shell shock is free online. If it's an online multiplayer game, I don't know why I don't get interested in them anymore unless it's like with friends. It's weird. Like when I first got online, I was always online. Now I barely play online. That's why I'm doing the campaign in this. Fucking, I don't want to play with people. Fuck that.
You can see this guy through the rocks.
Well, because I tagged him. Like, you know, when I have those tag things where you're like, oh, you could tag him, now you can see him forever. Stupid fucking.
Can't see him anymore.
Nope. It's like I tagged that guy for somehow I saw him all the way over there. But I know there's a lot more of these assholes just scattered around in here. Mocking me.
So how many can you tag at a time?
As many as it allows, at least. Whatever I can see. You go like this and you press the RB button and this one.
She said, can I send links or should I send it to you through Twitter?
Send it through me through Twitter because it'll purge you. That's why I have that rule.
Aha.
It's the timeout bots. It's nothing against you. If you're in my Discord, you can drop it in the Discord too, in one of the appropriate chat rooms.
Discord.
Seriously, I really fucking hate Twitter. That's why I always try to promote the Discord. So I'll be there if you want to talk to me.
You hate Twitter?
Yes. Fucking hate everyone on there. I hate how people say they hate this shit and stuff, but they act the same fucking way.
What do you mean?
Oh, they hate how all these people are like, oh, it's cancer, it's brain damage. I'm like, you do the same shit, you motherfucker. After I finally followed you for a while and read you like that, and you became a fucking hypocrite. I'm not telling you which ones I are. There's a few channels that are like, oh, I don't do this, and then ever since that point, every once in a while, they're like, ooh, politics. I'm like, shut the fuck up. You're a hypocrite. I wish I screenshotted all their shit. Then get them to block me. I don't care if I like their stuff a lot. You're a douchebag now.
Oh, you could really be the mad dog. You could have
Actually,
taken
I
the
have to-
moniker
you know what?
from Mad
You know
Max.
what? Now I gotta re-record one thing. I'm going to take their name out. It was something with your YouTube thing. Mention them. I'm taking their name out. I'm taking a lot of people's name out. I'm going to keep a couple. I'm going to add a couple of ones and replace it. I gotta re-record that bit. I didn't edit that out all this week. I'm that fucking piece of shit. I'm that biggest piece of shit, everybody.
She says, "Oh, what's your Discord?"
I think the bot sent it. Let me throw it in. Let's see. All I gotta do is this command.
Command bot.
I think subs
Throw.
can post links. Subs can post links.
Exclamation point Discord. Come join the fun
Golly,
on my Discord.
Hey, come back! I want to tickle you.
Holy
the little
shit.
Baby tank. Come on.
What the fuck? So, this is the one where this is the one that shouldn't exist?
No, this exists. This is not the Mark.
Okay.
4. This is not the Mark 4 being screwed up. This one's accurate. It was the Mark 4. It's like in the first one. This is.
She
one of
said,
these little baby
"Okay,
ones.
friend request sent."
You don't need to send me the friend request. You just need to be on my server, and then post it in one of the chats.
Oh.
You don't need to send me the friend request on Discord. That's why I said, hey, just hop on my server, and then voila, you can post whatever you fucking want. in the
Voil.
server. Although I don't think it'll embed unless, you know, you're level 2 member. So I made it that way.
Level 2.
That's pretty easy. All
What
you
the
gotta
fuck
do
does
is
that
bot.
mean?
You
What
just
the
gotta-
hell's a level 2 member?
It's just, you just gotta talk and then you get that rank.
Oh, so what level am I?
Oh, you're at that level. You're fine. I don't know. You can check in the fucking.
She probably knows how Discord works. I don't fucking know how Discord works. It's got lots of hashtags all over the place that separate things.
That's how you can tag a channel for someone. That's what.
Tag
they
a
are.
what?
It's a channel. It's just channels. That's what.
What do you mean
channels
it's a
have.
channel?
They have a hashtag.
It's a
for it. It's
hashtag.
a channel. No, it's a channel for Discord. I
It's a
told you,
hashtag.
Just fuck around a much on Discord and you figure it out.
I don't even know the slang, guy. I'm just wearing a helmet here. I love this helmet. It's way better when it's Packerized. Carmen said she'll be right back, but I think that she's still gonna count as a viewer while she's gone.
You can use alert command, or if you just leave it. If you just leave the stream open, it's.
She said, "Husky, your Discord didn't bring up a link for me. I have an idea. Wait, I have an idea. I did block the bots."
The stream elements. Why did you block my stream elements, bot?
Hilarious.
It should have brought up the stream elements
The message had
Discord
already been
link.
sent, my dear. No, not the message you would have wanted. Lawrence was such a good host. It almost seemed rude to
How much longer are you doing this for, guy?
Oh, until this whole mission thing is over.
Which means
Which it might be done now, I don't know.
the train knows
Unless it has one more level. I'll stop once it goes
you
to the
told
next
that
part. I
train
don't
everything
care.
was clear. But
I thought it'd be way faster.
I told it exactly where to attack.
I was just wondering, because I know at some point in the near future, my tacos are going to arrive.
And your little band of rebels. First, the firestorm from the cannon. Then, up close with the troops to slaughter any survivors. The legend of Lawrence of Arabia dies tonight.
Dog, what are you pacing around for? Get back over here.
Okay, do you need me to... Okay, did you undo the bot block mute? Because then I can do this command and it'll show that damn link.
Butt block. Butt block. That sounds like a prison thing.
Okay, because I can use that command, and it should have popped up again.
Discord. Do you see the Discord link?
Alright,
She
you
says,
can get in there.
thank you, Husky.
Yeah, and I believe there's a video game discussion. You can throw that in.
Let me think.
Video game discussion, and then you'll see it, and I'll be able to
Or-
never find it.
You can put it. You can click the same thing. You're in the server. It's either that or off topic.
I'm in the server.
You're in the goddamn server.
You think I'm in the server? Oh my god.
Yeah, that's how you're talking to me.
All I like, this thing keeps opening up to the same thing every time, so I just open Discord and scroll to the bottom and go, thank God it's still in the same place. Because I don't remember how I found it the first time, so. Praise Allah.
Just move it around and scare shit out of you.
Ramadan is starting soon.
Yeah.
I know you're in that part of the world right now.
On this game, yeah.
I seen where you were. Yeah, you were in. I saw where you were on the map.
Killing the Ottomans.
And God laughs. As it turned out,
You know, one of the ways they beat the Ottomans.
had a significant enemy.
They
No, but you're going to
dropped-
tell me.
They okay, so I can end it. I think this is the last one, but I can end it here so we can wrap up the stream. The British airdropped opium and they got high off of it. So they
Way to go, Brit.
they got high off of it.
Yes.
And so
That is what's up, man.
that's kind of one of the things that helped them defeat the Ottoman Empire.
Like, they couldn't make it to the war in the morning. They were friggin' stoned, mate. You're never gonna recognize her on Discord.
It says kitty cat in the name, so I figured that's you.
Meow.
Posted the link. Okay, so is this on Steam? I'm gonna click the link.
What's Steam?
Steam is a computer? Oh no, it's like it's like a GAR.io. Not secure website. I love it. I would play Friday Night Funkin', which is on Newgrounds. So I play it every once in a while. It's fun, but I suck ass at it. And I play it on the lowest difficulty. I suck so much at it.
I didn't realize there's been more messages.
You
Zod
have seen?
said he had to run it by us. He said, we've had a few interesting experiences, so I don't say yes unless I've done a few streams. Talking about fuck pies that we've invited on before, and we were like, why the fuck did you invite that person on, guy? What the hell is wrong with
man,
you? And
if
he's
he's-
like, oh, I didn't know they were gonna be like that.
Yeah. Okay. I'll take a look to see if it's also on Steam too, but now I know what to look for. So, shall we? But yeah, if he's gonna invite those people, if he's on, I'm gonna fucking drag Corey Adams. See if Corey Adams fucking jumps in. I don't think he will. But I'll get some random people. I'll just post his link. I'm just so debating posting the StreamYards link in a server that I know people will jump in on.
Ooh,
It'd
that would be
It'd be
hilarious.
hilarious as fuck. But if he keeps doing these random people,
Zod
on
be
his-
like, who the hell is this?
I don't know who it is. Yeah. All right, we'll sign this off. BB, you have anything to say before I sign this, shut it down?
Oh, I look forward to seeing all of you in the stream in a little less than an hour now.
Yep. All right. As always, you guys are the pack. This is Cybernetic Husky and PB signing off. Thank you for coming, everybody. I'll see you tonight.
Bye.